Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's Dalitha. I am Travis. It's Monday. That means it's time for Monday Night Raw. And we get to watch Taylor Swift tonight. She's playing the Philadelphia Eagles.
Did something try to start out there in front?
We need to start.
I swear that it sounded like the start of a movie or something. Out there. Sorry, guys.
The ghost watching movies in around.
Animals are like, we're going to watch a movie out here. I told my boss.
Every time I look around.
Anyways, Walter is in the chat with us. Sophie's out there, and so is Robert Warney. Hey, guys. Hopefully everybody had a pretty good weekend, or the rest of their weekend, I guess. If you joined us for the AEW pay-per-view on Saturday, hopefully you enjoyed your Sunday. Everybody got all their Thanksgiving food shopping done, or is everybody going to be doing it last minute like some people? You know, people.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Claymore Country. Setting up for, this is the go-home show, isn't it? This Saturday is going to be the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys are ready for the pay-per-view. As Drew McIntyre joins the Retribution, or whatever they're called. Renegade. Rashnagov.
That guy? Whoever that is.
No, their group.
Judgment Day?
Judgment Day. Judgment Day.
Oh my god. Peagle is in the chat. Hey, Peagle, good to see you tonight. Walter says, hey, Travis, hey, Daphne, WWE Raw tonight. And Sophie says, hi, I got the flu. Sorry about that. It happens. Walter's like, Raw, good matches. Let's see who also AEW Full Gear was good. MJF eat some pickles after the pay-per-view.
I'm sure
Did he?
he did.
Robert says, hey. And Peagle says, what up, losers? Robert says, I got all my food shopping done. I'm not done yet. You didn't get your food shopping all done, I take it. Because you're not done yet. What?
That's Stephanie.
And then Sophie says, WWE confirmed today that the day before that Germany pay-per-view that they will be holding a SmackDown there.
Yeah, I heard that.
Pico says, I bought Christmas cards. Gonna have to find the addresses again, but it may have been on my old phone. Not the old phone. Brandon Stevens in the chat. Hey, Brandon wants Xia Li to marry him, and he says Xia Li's gonna beat Becky Lynch. That's an interesting prediction there. Sophie says the place where Raw is taking place tonight is the same place Randy Orton got injured in last year. Robert says, yeah, that's what I meant. My bad. I'm not done yet. I gotcha. I figured it out. I deciphered it all. Pretty good at that.
Drew's now a heel. I don't care what you think.
When you're a heel, you don't say that you don't care what people think. You act like you don't care what people think.
Do you see the Philadelphia Eagles are going to play Taylor Swift's team tonight? Her boyfriend plays on the team, and his brother plays on the other team. I can't remember their last name real quick. Kelsey. I don't know the brother's name in the Eagles, though. The other one's my name, so it's pretty easy to remember. I just couldn't remember the last name.
Except for when you can't remember your own name.
I never really had that problem. But if I do, it'll probably start calling myself Richard. Not because I'm a dick, but because that's what my grandma called me.
Walter says, Drew promo. Okay, boo. So he says, so is Drew part of War Games now?
Yeah,
he was that way. He already did that earlier, like last episode.
The crowd's telling me sucks, but we already knew that.
Brandon says tomorrow NXT Xia Li continue to beat Lyra Valkyrie. Yeah. Sophie says, cool. How was the AEW pay-per-view Saturday? It wasn't too bad. At least it was on a Saturday. Show. So I had a Sunday where I didn't have to do any of it. People says, leather kilt. Is he part of the Sons of Anarchy Scottish edition? Yes. I think he should be. Walter says, so Darby Allin is taking some time off of AEW. He's climbing the Rock Mountains.
Yeah, the Himalayas.
Yeah, they're called the Himalayas, Walter. So he's going to go over there and make it to the first tier, and that's probably about it.
He'll probably jump off. He's a wackadoodle. A wackadoodle.
A little bit of a wacko. This is
Oh!
Snore edition.
Super
Drew
cool.
Mack being a whatchamacallit.
Why couldn't he talk like this when he was a good guy? You can't use your Irish accent or Scottish accent and growl if you're.
I guess that's I think you can't. Walter's okay at 9:05. I'm going to be here Wednesday, 8 p.m. AEW. Still in chat. Fantastic.
And the answer is no.
He's not joining the Judgment Day.
Nobody cares about the
Yeah.
Judgment Day.
They're saying yes.
Loser.
That and you were in a thing called 3-Man Band. You couldn't think for yourself even then.
Yeah. Heath Slater is a leader.
P. Cola says, dang, Travis, I am completely gobsmacked. Bama put 66 points on the board.
Was that Iron Bowl this weekend?
P. Cola says,
Or is that next weekend?
Good question.
I know it was. I saw the ad for it. I just don't remember if it was for Saturday or not.
P. Cola says, do you think they have a great chance of beating Georgia for the SEC championship?
Yeah, of course they do. They're Alabama. But Georgia's pretty damn good, so. But Alabama's, they always show up. They're well coached.
Sophie says, at least we are getting a Drew Cody feud after the Survivor Series pay-per-view. Are we? Walter says, oh, good. The War Games will be cool.
He wants to grab Jay's
He wants
ass.
to beat up Jay Uso so
No, he
bad.
said he wants to touch his ass. He said it's his.
Oh, God.
And then Jay came out with a belly shirt on, so, I mean, looks like he's open for the challenge.
Piccolo says, all the rivalry bowls happen the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Rivalry Bowl.
Rivalry.
USC Notre Dame.
Not rivalry. Rivalry.
Just kidding. But that is a rivalry.
Walter wants a fight. Yeah, no more talking, Drew. You caused me the titles last week, bastard. No more talkies.
Nobody's going to say
Nobody
yeet.
can say yeet.
Nobody's going to say yeet, dude. It's not going
Oh.
to touch on. Stop before it even tries to start. Judgment Day. Drew didn't join the Judgment Day. He said it's just me and you one-on-one. And he's got like 8 guys behind him. They'll stay out. They don't listen to you. Okay, here comes Seth, which means Cody's coming out. Or Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
And then who? Who's going to be their 5th?
Ooh. I don't know.
Who's it going to be? Jade Cargill! No.
I don't think so. Sophie says Gunther said in an interview somewhere that Brock would be his final boss.
Oh, Lord.
Walter says, okay, now back up.
I mean, I guess if they give Brock enough money, he'll come and lose to... But that would just... I would not like him anymore. I'd probably lose respect for him.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't want to...
I think they should just keep him away from Brock. It doesn't make any sense.
Postman Pierce, get out of the ring. Jesus Christ. Nobody wants to see you. It's 4-on-5. It's fine. Oh, who cares? Just say who cares and throw a punch. That's what the good guys should do. Nobody cares about the advantages. This means 2-on-1 for 5 minutes. Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
Yeah. Just makes you all tired and stuff.
Or 4 minutes. 3 minutes. I don't remember what it is. It's not very long.
Yeah,
Why is
15
he so bossy,
member.
you think? Why is he telling them what to do?
Because that's all he can do right now. Pico's like, Seth killed 10 Smurfs for that coat, poor tings. Oh my God,
I've heard
that's
that.
terrible. Either that or it was a Cookie Monster. Raleigh's in the chat. Hey, Raleigh says hi, D and Travis. Guessing it's Randy Orton turning up tonight. I don't know. We're going to find out at some point.
They literally have 50 minutes. They're going to have an advantage match one-on-one. Who's it going to be?
No shenanigans.
Sounds like a cool song. Shenanigans.
Ooh, pick or pick for you.
Raleigh.
Walter's like, Saturday is War Games. It sure is. And Raleigh says watching NFL Chiefs Eagles should be close game. And you guys, we're watching
Definitely
Raw
watching
and
Taylor Swift versus the Eagles tonight. Not going to miss it.
that, whatever that is.
Taylor Swift. She is a country music star from the early 2000s.
Oh, is she a football player?
Yeah, she plays for the Chiefs.
I take it you need to be in here.
She's bringing her parents tonight, and Kelsey's bringing his parents tonight, and they're going to meet for the first time
At the football game?
at the football matchup.
That's dumb. P. Cole says, hello, Cody coming from his Doctor Who cosplay party.
Yes.
Hey, he really likes that coat. Sophie says, wonder who the fifth man is going to be. P. Cole says, rip Cookie. And Sophie says, Jimmy Carter's wife died this past weekend.
I don't know who Jimmy Carter is.
He was a president
I
of the United States.
know who he was. I just don't know anything about him. I know he served one term.
He was the
he
president
lost
of the
to
United
Reagan.
States. That's what I know. That's most I know about him.
Jimmy Carter. It's very rare that a sitting president loses in an election. It's happened.
Happens a lot, actually.
Really? Name me 4.
Oh my god, who said I know history that well?
Well, you just said it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often.
George Bush Sr.,
George Bush, yes.
Jimmy Carter, what
Jimmy
you just
Carter.
said. President Trump. That was another one.
Yeah.
And who else was it that only did one term?
Maybe
There was
Nixon.
multiples of them.
Nixon
But
resigned.
that's just off the top of my head.
Kennedy? He didn't lose the election, though.
No, he died. There's a difference. Well, when you die, it's a little different.
Nia Jax versus Rack Rod next. Be there or be square.
Be square.
You might want to be square on this one.
Okay.
This is like night 4 of a WrestleMania main event type.
Walter says, who's the fifth member? Or maybe Randy Orton. Raleigh says,
could
wow,
be.
D, you don't know who Taylor Swift is? My girlfriend didn't know who she is either. I thought everyone knew who Taylor Swift was. Nope.
Yeah, country music star from the early 2000s. Old Taylor.
Pico says, fifth member going to be Crowbar.
Wouldn't that be sick?
Is he dead? No. I was hoping that they'd just have a dead person come back.
Mace.
Walter says, or CM Punk. And so he says, Cody got a friend that he teamed with before. Walter wants Nia Jax to win this. So if it says, so at 9, we will find out who will be facing each other.
Walter wants Nia Jax to win this, huh? Mm-hmm. That's awesome, Walter. That's the first time me and you agree on something.
Chris says, what up, guys? Not much, Chris. How are you doing? Raleigh says, question, D and Travis. Which match are you looking forward to most? Men, women's war games. I'm looking forward to women's. Have you seen Damage Control Team? Wow, badass.
Yeah, no. I mean, it would be cool if it was 5-on-5, and maybe they can still add 2 more members, 1 on each team. I don't like the idea of doing 4-on-4. I think that's too open. Mm-hmm. Not enough chaos.
Definitely.
So I would say the men's if I had to pick one. But that's the only reason. But Charlotte and Becky, definitely going to be fire. But they have a huge disadvantage with Shotzi.
True, they do.
That is a giant disadvantage because the other team doesn't really have that. They don't have that overwhelming weak link.
They're all kind of just weak, so.
No, they're all decent. I'm just saying they don't have an overall weak link. Because Bailey's good. Kairi Sane's just came back. She's not going to lose. The champion, Io, is decent, and Asuka's good. So there's no weak player. But on the other team, you've got Bianca, who's great. You got Becky, who's legendary. You got Charlotte, who's legendary. And then you've got Shotzi. Like, it's like she's the one that doesn't fit.
Yeah. They felt sorry for her, and they had to put her in something.
She has a cool haircut, though, looking like Pinhead or Razorhead or whatever his name was.
Sophie says, about the fifth person will show up at the end of the night.
Well, they will, because that's their rule. They have to have it at the end of the night. I don't know if they'll show up, but they'll definitely be announced.
Ravi's in the chat. Hey, Ravi says, what is good? I don't...
Lasagna usually is pretty good. Spaghetti. Any kind of red sauce stuff.
Talking normal, maybe? Raleigh says, I'm going Blue Meanie to be in Cody's team, LOL.
That'd be cool.
Sophie says, The Miz versus Gunther, that could be a sleeper. Peel says, it better be 11 versus 11, just like foosball rules.
Right. Oh, there's a sack. First play of the game.
Ravi says, Drew Mack biting off more than can chew. Raleigh says, who you got, Travis, Eagles or Chiefs? I'm going Eagles.
Yes. Every team in the NFL, then the Chiefs.
They're Muppet. It's going to ruin their lives. The Muppet. Chris says, fave turkey day food. My fave is mashed taters and them string bean casserole, green beans. Sorry, my southern accent.
Yeah, fantastic.
Sophie says, Io Sky is the only star that appeared in all the War Game matches that the WWE put on. Chris says, Shotzi is a participation trophy member for sure. Sat just put the damn wig on Shotzi she does on her YouTube channel.
She don't need it. I think it looks cool. I like her hair the way it is.
Chris says, Gunther versus Miz better be a massacre. Are you coming back to be a jerk?
It hasn't. The end of the day hasn't happened yet.
People says, I enjoy a good baked ziti. How about you? That's all right. Baked ziti. Just need you off.
Who would you pick? Drew to start out tonight's match, the one-on-one, to get home field advantage?
If you don't cooperate and be nice, you're going to get thrown out. Sorry, he distracted me.
Is that who you think it would be?
Home field advantage?
Yeah, who would you put on your team if you're the Judgment Day? You have one guy to pick out of everybody on Judgment Day. Who are you picking to get you home field?
I don't know. You'd hope that you'd know who they pick to have their one-on-one fight, right? Like, don't they have to pick somebody from each team for their one-on-one fight?
Right. But
or is that to start the War Games, or is that a match tonight?
It's a match tonight to see who has the advantage. So that's what I'm saying. So if it's Cody, nobody's going to beat him. So you might as well just throw Dominic. If it's Seth, then you might want to throw Drew, because Drew can take him to the limit. Maybe a Damian, but I think Damian would be more of a third or second option. And then if it's Sammy, then you could throw anybody.
Right.
Then you'd do like a Finn Balor or Damian, even Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic. Who else do they have? That's 3.
McDowell?
No, the other one.
Oh. Seth, Cody, Jay.
Oh, Jay. Yeah, and if it's Jay, you could pretty much throw anybody out there also. Right? Like, Finn Balor would be fine. Finn and Jay would be a good match.
Yeah.
Tonight. All right, this match is underway. We got Rackrod in there with Nia Jax. Nia Jax is wearing a 2-piece bikini, it looks like.
Interesting.
Oh! Now, is Rackrod used to being manhandled?
I don't know.
I say it a little bit different, but Baron, or not Baron, what's the announcer's dude's name? Bad News Barrett.
Yeah.
He's right up the same alley as I am. That's what I'm watching Saturday night. That's going to be the best fight this year.
Benavidez
Benavidez, yes.
versus Andrade.
Andrade. Or Andre, I think it's Andre.
It looks like Andrade to
It
me.
could be Andrade. I don't remember how you say his last name, but he's so good, and he's wanted to fight Canelo. The winner of that fight's Canelo.
Oh, okay.
And he's wanted to fight Canelo forever, but Benavidez is a beast. They call him the Mexican Monster.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. She's got her pants all ripped.
She's got a rip in her hose.
Not the rip in her hose. She's like, I'm just waiting here with my butt out.
Here it is. Rackrod. Rackrod! Crossbody! Jax might not be able to get up after that one.
So he says, but for the women's War Games advantage, they are doing something stupid. They are making the fans vote.
Oh, they should have done a coin flip.
Robbie says, is this War Games women's match going to be one to rewatch?
No. But possibly. There are some pretty fun, like that Io Sky, or Io Shirai, whatever you want to call her. She can do fun things. Last year, all I know is that the women's match was terrible. Once the match started. And that's the weird thing about War Games, is it doesn't officially start till everybody's in there, and you're like 35 minutes in when that happens. But after that, it was like 20 seconds. Well, it was longer than that. It was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't very long after they got
So you didn't get to
every
see
single
any of the
person in
cool
there.
stuff like you did prior in NXT, like when Io wore the garbage can off the top, which we could see this year, because the match is probably going to go close to an hour, would be my guess. I'd like to see both of them go an hour.
Right.
But that, not the match, but like the whole thing from when they announced the first two till the end.
Should be. Or at least close to it.
Yeah. Then there's 2 hours gone, put all the other matches in that third hour, and say goodnight to everybody.
Sophie says, do you think that Gunther versus The Miz could continue after Saturday?
No. I don't think they have plans for The Miz like that.
Chris says, Damien wearing his colorful shirt, that means he's going to get kicked out. Plus, Finn Balor should have been the leader because he was in Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Sophie says, Adam Pearce said he will choose if nobody chooses. He did.
Yeah.
Sophie says, imagine it being JD versus Jay. Pico says, if this is about equality, is it rude to say two women slapping meat?
No.
No.
They're absolutely
They want to be
slapping
treated the
meat.
same. Chris says, unfortunately, Nia, she's going to do a Yokozuna bomb. Ravi says, yes, Rackrod has defo used that back for a good time. Ew. Sophie says, how is Damien not seeing that the Judgment Day could turn on him at some point? They have been planting seeds for that for the past few months.
Yeah, and that's all right. That's probably the plan anyways. Sometimes when you're in the forest, you can't see the trees.
Dominic Watson in the chat. Hey, Dominic Watson.
Dominic Watson.
Says, is Randy Orton returning? I don't know.
Are you related to Randy Watson?
I don't know if Randy Orton's returning. I mean, there's rumors that's a possibility
It could
of him
happen
returning.
tonight. We'll find out in the next couple hours. Because we're supposed to find out by the end of the show tonight who their partner's going to be. It could be a Randy Orton. It could be a CM Punk. It could be Andre the Giant clone.
Yep.
Lots of fun things. It could be.
Right?
Big John Studd.
People says that's got to be 4 to 5 years ago now. Chris says, Travis, what is the best Thanksgiving NFL rivalry? Cowgirls versus Redskins.
Yeah, definitely. But I do like Detroit. I've always liked Detroit playing on Thanksgiving. I was definitely against it when they talked about taking them off. That Thursday night game. My Dolphins play on Friday. I don't know if anybody's excited about that.
Cool. They have football games on Friday.
Just this one, because
Oh.
it's Black Friday.
Ah.
It's like a holiday kind of thing.
Sophie says they could have brought War Games to the main roster a lot earlier, but they couldn't because Vince didn't want it because it was WCW created.
Yes.
Dominic said his question again. Pico says, it was NXT War Games in 2020, and the men's WG had Undisputed Era versus Pat McAfee and NPCs. Non-playable characters. Sophie says it will be interesting to see whenever Dom and Rhea actually break up. And Chris says, funny because Shotzi was the captain of her War Games match in NXT. Sad.
Old Shotzi. What's her name? Shotzi should bring in
Sausage.
Scarlett.
Old sausage.
Because we all want to see Scarlett Bordeaux in there.
Pico says NWA Dusty Rhodes had created it back in 87. No WCW was around yet.
Yep, it was. And then he ended up being in NXT, as a trainer. And so I would assume that's where it came from, like the reboot of it. And first of all, it's an awesome match. But how Dusty had it, his creation was a little bit different. I loved the top on it. And it was really short. So you could slam the wrestlers into it. Very cool. I would also like to see a fight pit match pretty soon.
Right.
Since Triple H is doing this shit. Do a couple fight pit matches. Do you remember those?
I don't know anything about them.
Well, we've watched them.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got like a little walkway around the top, but it's an opened cage, and you literally just fight.
Mm.
Timothy Thatcher was the last one we watched. Remember that Thatcher guy?
Kinda.
Whatever happened to him?
Sophie says Shotzi seems to be the odd person out in that War Games match.
Definitely, she is.
Travis said.
She just doesn't belong in that group, and it's weird. It's unnatural.
Pequel's like, if I had a nickel, what would you do with it? Can't buy anything with it.
Would you put it in a video game?
It's a nickel. You can't get nickels in jukebox. Make a phone call.
Jukebox hero.
Chris says Shotzi gonna have to bring in her friends Scarlett, Brandy Lauren, and Danny Alexo, aka Harley Cameron from AEW. Bring them out of obscurity. Throw in the bunny. Bring her. I'm in for a WWE debut.
100% on board for that. Danny Alexa's not very good, but she's great to look at, so we do see her in AEW, but they don't do anything with her or that group.
So he says with Triple H in charge, who knows what form or concept that we haven't seen in a while be brought back.
Do you guys remember the one in WCW that was, I can't remember what it was called, but where they stacked the cages on top of each other?
Sean Gordon says hi. Hi, Sean. Good to see you.
I think it's how David Arquette won the title, or at least it was on that pay-per-view when David Arquette won the title, but it was like 3 cages on top of each other. What the fuck was that called?
Pickle's like, yo, nope, never mentioned.
Oh, shit!
She sat on top of her ass and beat her.
Nia Jax just beat Rackrod clean.
Jeez Louise, by
What
sitting
the
on her.
fuck? In 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
They're like, we really don't like these people.
Wow. I would have never...
Chris is like, damn it, Nia. Well, Walter, Nia Jax won.
Well, good for her. Nia Jax main eventing the Australian pay-per-view for the title against Rhea, maybe? That could work.
So he says, do you think we will see them bring back the King of the Ring pay-per-view like they were going to do this year?
I would say yes. I think that one's coming.
And Sophie says, the pay-per-view this Saturday is pretty short.
Love it.
Walter's like, Nia Jax won.
I mean, I don't know how it could be short. If each match is 2 hours, or 1 hour, sorry, then there's your 2 hours, and then You got The Miz is going to wrestle. Isn't there a couple other matches on there too? Or do you not remember?
I don't remember. Haven't been really keeping track of them. I mean,
Now,
I know the 2 War Games ones, and that's it.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm like, I don't know.
Right. Xia Li has absolutely decimated people lately, putting 2 girls in the hospital the last 2 weeks, and now it's Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch has a huge match this weekend.
Walter's like, Nia Jax won. She sure did, Walter. Chris says, imagine Nia doing a Yokozuna bomb off the top of War Games cage through a table.
Dear God.
Are you trying to break her?
So I'm not kidding, guys. I watched a video today my buddy sent me, and this kid did the white noise. You guys know what I'm talking about, the side backbreaker white noise.
Oh, shit.
With his buddy off his roof
Oh, God.
onto a table. And I'm going to say 65% sure he broke his back. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They don't tell him not to do it anymore.
Don't do that at home. They're like, oh, it's fine.
Peel says, who would win, Awesome Kong or Nia?
So I always wanted to watch that, you know, because Carmen's badass, Awesome Kong. But we just really never got to see it. I don't know if you guys remember back 10 years ago when she joined the men's Royal Rumble match, Awesome Kong. But she was only there for that match. She came in, was in the men's, and then was out. And then she was in AEW for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And she was out. Remember, she was collecting hair?
Yeah.
And then she was out. I think she got pregnant. I think that's what happened to her the last time, too. I think she's just too busy popping out babies.
Walter's like, Becky Lynch will win. Sophie says, I could see them add 1 or 2 more matches to the pay-per-view. Sophie says, Damage Control was seen. Walter says, Sheamus is coming back to WWE. He's 100%.
Good.
Piccolo says, how ironic. Both Seth and Bex have had Asian adversaries. Almost like 80s wrestling, USA, and the foreign baddies. Sophie says, Awesome Kong role in WWE wasn't that long. And Walter says, yes, Sophie, they will add more matches. Yes. Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to watch dying people.
You guys okay?
Okay.
Okay, dude, what's wrong?
That's hilarious. You deserve every horrible thing. Jesus. Fucking idiot. Dude, you guys okay?
No.
Dude, what's wrong? Let me keep recording it, though.
You cool?
You cool? Ah! My back! It's spinal.
Pretty much
cute
nothing
your
funnier
little
than
teeth
that.
are. Cute little teeth are.
He feels like you just ripped his mouth. He's not a big fan of that.
Sophie says, do you think we'll see Becky and Seth team up again?
No.
Nah, they're better off keeping them completely separate from each other. Piccolo says, mwahahaha, taps finger diabolically. Harley's in the chat now. Hey, Harley, good to see you. Says, hello, hello. Chris says, I'm all for Gunther destroying Miz for an hour. Like Gunther goes for a pin, then taunts crowd by bringing Miz back up from pin. That's silly. Walter's like, guys, go to grocery store early Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, if you haven't already, got all your stuff. Tuesday and Wednesday is the days to go. Sophie says, Snoop, no smoking.
Did you
was for
see
his
that?
new smokeless stove ad.
Did you see that?
No.
So Snoop Dogg a few weeks ago had posted online for a while. I'm done smoking. No more smoking. No more smoke. All that. So people are like, "Holy crap!" I mean, they had YouTube channels like devoting time to it. Shit.
That's
Anyways,
funny.
what it ended up being is it's an ad for a smokeless fireplace on your patio.
Oh. That they already make? Things like that?
It's already made. It's the ad for it. Like he's their spokesman.
I know, but I'm just saying they already make stoves like that.
Right. It's that stove that you're thinking of.
Pico says, say no to drugs. Okay, Sophie. Walter says, Gunther will win over The Miz this Saturday. Chris says, then Gunther powerbomb Miz off top rope through a flaming table and then go back up and finish Miz with a Walter splash, a.k.a. Gunther splash now. Okay.
Wide open.
Sophie's like, I don't do drugs unless it is medicine, which you need now because you got the flu. And Walter says, boo, Judgment Day.
All right, so if it's going to be Drew, then it's going to be Jay on the other side.
Wonder if he doesn't. Then what are you going to fucking do, Damien?
Jump up and down.
Is he going to throw a fit?
Yeah, big one.
he
He's
gonna-
the leader.
Is he going to throw his belt on the ground and his briefcase and then stomp around and shake his hands?
Mm-hmm.
Cry.
A little bit from
Fall down on the floor and beat his head against it. His
Hands.
tantrum and his hands.
and his feet.
Chris says Drew may become the leader. Sophie says, do you think Damien will be like a fail cash-in? I don't know what's going to happen there. It's so hard because of who they have the titles on. It just... They've painted themselves in a corner with stuff. Yeah, there still should be 5 on each side. That's ridiculous. So he says, I think the Money in the Bank fail cash-in have the same amount as a successful cash-in. Are you saying that they've had just as many fails as they've had successful? Is that what they're saying?
No.
I think that's what they said. I think the Money in the Bank fail cash-in have the same amount as a successful cash-in. And yes, that's what they meant. That
Yeah.
they're exactly the same. They're even.
No.
50-50.
Maybe for the women, but I don't even know if there's ever been a woman that's cashed in that didn't get it. But for the men, it's like a 70-something% success rate.
Pickle says, you know what, Chris? He should have just deboed the Brawling Brutes from Shamey since they're buds and all.
Exactly.
You should research that. Pickle. You should research that. Of the cash-ins and see if it's really what it is. You should research that. So look it up on the internet. What does Google say? Oh, Google. Give me the answers, Google.
The 4th member by the end of tonight. There's only one girl you would want. The only problem is she has a huge match tonight. And think about how unfair it is for Xia Li.
Oh, true.
Seriously. So Xia Li has a match tonight against one of the greatest women of all time. Arguably a top 4 women of all time, right? And tomorrow she has a championship match on NXT.
Oh.
How the fuck is she going to make a championship match tomorrow night
I don't know.
if she's wrestling Becky Lynch tonight?
Yeah. Good question. Wow, Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
People's like, it works 60% of the time, every time.
It's like Sex Panther.
Sex Panther. Sophie says they did tease a Brawling Brutes breakup after what happened on Friday. And Sophie says, and what percentage is a fail in?
A 40%?
Chris says Xia Li should win NXT tomorrow. And Piccola says, I'm doing movie quotes. I did not research anything. It's Anchorman quotes. Sophie says,
Great
what
movie.
has Xia Li done to deserve an NXT Women's Championship match, though?
She was really good in NXT. That's what she did. She was just good in NXT. Trust me, I believe they brought her up too soon to the main roster, and they could have done a lot more with her in NXT. But in reality, she's not going to win tomorrow. They just barely put it on this Irish girl, so there's no way they're going to take it off of her already. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. It might be exciting because Xia Li's fun, but oh, and we're watching it now. Becky Lynch, the man, is now a mid-carder.
She has been for a while.
Are you from Ireland? Because my penis is Dublin.
Gross. Sophie's like, they already
What?
taped tomorrow's episode of NXT last week.
Nice. Well, we're not supposed to know that.
Thanks for spoiling it for everybody, Sophie.
It's not a
Disappointment
spoiler.
all over my face. Oh my God, Kat, I don't know why you have to sit on my lap.
'Cause you're having a fun lap to sit on.
It's making me have restless leg syndrome.
Good.
It really is. It's making my leg all weird feeling.
Why don't you kick back?
Because it ruins the chairs. Because it hits the thing back there.
Scoot forward. You see how far you have to go.
Whatever, there's not enough room for anything. So Charlotte and Becky are reunited. It has been 2 years since they last were in a ring together.
I know a lot of people got upset that they kept having them wrestle. And so they separated them, and they kept them separated for a long time.
Yeah, people like freaked out and had little meltdowns and stuff. They were like, oh my God, eh, why would you do that to us? How terrible. I guess it didn't want to charge.
You won't do it with the cover on, but if you take
It
that
does
cover...
too.
Okay, I didn't know.
Supposed to. See?
Okay, cool.
So the charger right there.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You're obnoxious, cat.
The chefs. There's a blanket. Don't we just set it up over here?
You won't wait on it. Don't you look at me like that.
He's like, why do you hate me?
I don't. I just
Should've
can't
brought
do
his
this.
little bed in.
Can't do this for 3 hours though. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna have a meltdown. I don't know what it is. He is overstimulating me tonight for some reason. I've got the issues tonight. I'm gonna go lay over there. There's a banky.
His eyes are like, hey, that looks kind of cool. Lipo. Beep, beep, hello?
He has to make the decision himself. Chris is like White Christmas to Becky, Face, or Io Sky. I can't decide. Okay, super random, fucked up comment. There he goes. There it is. Oh, thank God. He's
There's a hole
so,
there.
he's like so heavy. He's like not heavy, but he's so obnoxiously heavy that it's like, oh my God, dude, just get off my legs. Sophie says, no way they wouldn't allow Becky Lynch off the Survivor Series card. They had to put her somewhere. Pigla says, yo. I was watching an old Wrestle Talk stream and do remember the old mystical woman who trained Xia Li and Boa was actually Wendy Chu. Yep.
Yeah, somebody said that a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah, a while ago they were talking about that. The one that she came back and she like wore pajamas and had like a stuffed teddy with her all the time. Sophie says Jimmy Solo and LA Knight don't have a match on Saturday. Chris says plot twist, Sonya returns on War Games match and costs Charlotte the match. Joins Damage Control, making them even more unstoppable. Chris says, yes, Wendy Chu was Mei Ying and with Boa. There you go. Sophie says, but Sonya isn't medically cleared. Harley says, I am watching Monday Night Football. Yeah, we are too. We're watching both things. Beagle says, whatever happened to Zion Quinn? I thought he was drafted to the main roster.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
It's going to be Sammy.
Family stuff. Chris says, but I'd have Sonya to win the Rumble. Maybe have her and Liv final 2. Sophie says, what happened to Odyssey Jones? He also got drafted to the main roster. Chris says, Zion Quinn is actually Harley Cameron's husband. He is all tatted up. He kind of reminds me of like a younger Batista. Harley says, Monday Night Football. And Robbie says, there you go. Get a chair like that advised. What the fuck?
Okay, who's Cody's old friends? Randy Orton. Randy Orton.
The only old friend that could come through for him.
Yeah, they came up together. Because they were legends.
Right.
Him and Ted DiBiase. And Randy.
Huh. Beagle says, yeah, he does remind me of half Batista, half Samoan guy. I don't even know.
Oh, Zoe Stark's wrestling Rhea Ripley. Miz and Gunther. And then Carlito and Santos Escobar.
Oh, yeah. Beagle's like, oh, well, it better not be Ted DiBiase Jr.
Right, that's what I was just saying.
Why? Who's he?
Ted DiBiase Sr.'s son.
Oh, but who is he?
Well, he's nothing, but his dad was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Beagle's like, I thought he was put in prison. What did he do?
Tax evasion. That's why he needs IRS. Who's Bray Wyatt's dad?
No. I think he thinks Ted DiBiase Jr. was put in prison.
In real life?
Like, for real? That was my question. Like, for real? Chris says, of course, KO will join War Games. Peel's like, the whole legacy shout was dope.
Oh, yeah. It's great. I love second-generation wrestlers.
She's building her momentum. I have a ham in my vehicle.
Ham. Why didn't you tell me to get it?
I've had it in there since like 10 o'clock. Well, about 11.
You went over there?
Yeah, and grabbed
You
it.
just walk in, you're like, I need my ham, bitches.
I have a ham.
Bone in.
That should have been set back for me. And Jordan did. He set back a 22-pounder.
Is that a
Very
good
nice
size?
of him. Yeah. I said 18 to 20. 22 is great. And it was actually a pretty good price.
$100.
It was 60.
It's not bad at all.
Uh-uh.
Is that like $3 a pound?
I don't know, but I feel like it's...
A little less than $3 a pound?
I feel like it's way less than it has been.
All right, we're underway. Xia Li.
Would you do the poundage divided by the amount?
Yeah.
No.
No, you put
The
the money in and then the pounds.
2.72. So yeah, way better pricing than I've had in a while. So that's
Jalen
nice.
Hurst ran it in himself for that touchdown, which is dumb. Should utilize his.
He's
whole
like,
team.
I forgot how to use my team. I don't know who they are.
But we do have a tie football game, and Xia Li and Becky Lynch right now are in a tie. If I was judging it, Xia Li with the chop.
People said that. Chris says, okay. I know it's kind of sounds so racist. Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
But the announcer just said that Xia Li is from... Is that the name of a city? I'm not saying it.
I'm not going to sound it out.
I'm not saying that. Yes, she's from China.
From Wuhan.
I think wasn't it she talked about how her family's still over in China?
Her sisters.
She's the only one that's over here.
She's got
she
two
has
sisters.
like 2 sisters or something and stuff that she was talking to that whatchamacallit guy.
Yeah, the chiropractor.
Chiropractor dude about.
Becky Lynch throws her out with no regard to her safety, no regard to her family. Baseball slide, Xia Li.
What?
Nothing.
What do you need?
Maybe my pen.
Uh-oh, where'd your pen go? Where'd you hide it?
Don't worry.
Maybe if you put it back in the thing,
I
it
know.
wouldn't get lost. Chris says, or they could have Final Four of Rumble, Sonya, Liv, Shotzi, and Xia Li.
I like Xia Li myself, but they're never going to push her.
No.
She's just going to be what she is. This is kind of her last hurrah, which is sad because they could do more with her. They could make fun storylines with her.
True.
Especially with the UFC and how the best 215 woman is also from China. 115, not 215. I said 215.
215. Pico says, I think I'm not going to bother with pumpkin pie. Just want some silk chocolate pie. I thought you were getting sweet potato pie.
That's not really a pie.
Why not?
Because it's like a food. That's like a turkey pie or something.
I'm pretty sure that Ayla would agree on the silk chocolate pie. But I think theirs is more of a turtle pie that they get that her and Jordan really like. Pico's like, I did. Yeah, got your sweet potato pie. But what's the next pie? Saw this person made a... We're in a commercial break, by the way. That's why I'm not talking about wrestling. This person made a no-bake cheesecake Butterfinger pie. So, like, they had, like, a
Cheesecake.
graham cracker
Butterfinger.
crust,
Okay.
pie crust, and then they mixed, like, Cool Whip and cream cheese and... I can't remember what else. I saved it. And, you know, those Butterfinger bits.
Yeah.
And then they put it in a pie thing and then put whipped cream on top. And then
There you go. You know what to make for Danny on December 8th.
I was going to. That's why I did it. I saved it for that reason. So I was thinking, I was like, why don't they have like a pie crust that is a brownie? So
Maybe because you'd cook it twice.
right, but so what you do, no, you make the inside no bake. So like a cheesecake, like a no bake cheesecake thing inside or something, or a pudding or whatever, right? So what you do is you take like your brownie mix and you do it from a box because then it's like fudgy and like gooey, right? Mm-hmm. And you cook it, and while it's still kind of like warm, you like take it and like mush it up and like press it into your pie pan as a crust. Okay? And then you let it cool that way. And then you put in your, like, whatever pie stuff you would do.
Would it crack when it dried?
I have no idea. I'm just saying that why don't people do that? Like...
Why does Patrick Mahomes' helmet not fit him right? It looks so weird. He looks like the Great Khazal.
Is it because it's too small for his head? Or
It's
is it
like,
too big for his tiny
like
head?
up here is all opened. Like your helmet's supposed to be like this. So look at everybody else. Like just look at people. See them all? See how you can see their eyes, everything? Now, when look at Mahomes. That's him. When he
That's not him.
Thought they'd show his face. They show them all the time, and now they're not showing them. They're punting, so you have to wait. All right, Xia Li got Becky, but Becky came out of it. Little arm drag. Holy crap, that guy's tall.
Oh, was he like... I thought he had jumped up there.
No. Just taking pictures.
Maybe they lowered the thing for him.
You're like a 6'2" guard. You're like, yeah. Come on, Becky. You got black all over
Becky,
your face.
It's from Xia Li's makeup.
She'd get banned for that.
Pickle's like, nice, love the idea. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, I'm not saying bake the brownies in the pie pan. I'm saying you bake the brownies and then, like, you would do cake pops or something. You, like, take the brownie and, like, mush it up and, like, form it into your pie crust. And then let it cool the rest of the way and then put some kind of no-bake stuff in it.
Right. See Xia Li's makeup on her face, and
Yeah.
you see Becky Lynch's left eye, how
Yeah.
it is. There was a football player in California that did that. He put the black paint on like this.
Uh-huh.
And he can never play sports again. They banned him for doing blackface. He's not allowed to do athletics at his high school. He was like in 9th grade or something. It was like,
Wow, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I'm like, dude, people do the eye black all the time. He just did it like that, which we saw in college all the time.
Right. That's not that much. That's ridiculous.
It's like Xia Li's, but hers goes up a little higher. And his wasn't anywhere near that dark.
Pickle's like, Megamind? I don't think that what's his Muppet face has a giant brain. I think it's his hair.
There's something going on.
I think that's why.
But
I
it's
think
nothing but real estate up here.
it's all
Like,
floofy up there.
why can't I see his bandana and the top of his head?
I don't know his head.
Maybe they have different quarterback helmets.
Maybe his head's shaped weird. I don't know. Feels like Travis, is there a great second generation football player list?
It's a good question. I bet you there is. I don't know right offhand. I mean, I can't think of any, but I know that some are coming. You got Deion Sanders' kids coming up. And you've got Jerry Rice has a son that's coming up. Trying to think if there's anybody else out there. Most football players probably wouldn't want their kids to play football because it's such a dangerous sport. Ed McCaffrey. Yes.
Oh no, they both
McCaffrey,
fall
the
down.
the running back for the San Francisco 49ers there. There's one that's in the NFL. Ed McCaffrey. I can't think of his name, the kid. Christian McCaffrey.
Peel says, oop, WWE is ripping off the House of Black angle. Ooh, Peel's like Mannings are up there.
Yeah, but Archie wasn't good. I guess the
Is
dad
there
can
a
be shitty.
great second generation football player list?
Yeah, definitely the Mannings.
Chris says, do you like timeless Tony Storm character? It reminds me of when Matt Hardy first became broken Matt Hardy in TNA after first something didn't get it when the character grows on you.
Right.
So we'll see how Tony goes.
I think Tony's fine. I don't hate what she's doing. I don't like her being champion, but I don't hate the storyline.
You know what happens when they put championships on characters like that? It doesn't work out so well.
Yeah, you should let the
saw it.
character develop all the way and then title them. Not put the title on them on their growth because it can drop flat.
Chris says, I think they should bring in those Vaudevillain tag team from NXT a couple of years ago. They were Simon Gotch and Aiden English, who was commentary in TNA. Now they were like old school Hollywood, like Tony.
Yeah, I like that Aiden English. Rusev Day. Rusev Day. The improvement with Xia Li is incredible. They're all blowing smoke up our ass for her.
That's good.
I mean, of
Like
course,
they would know.
I want Xia Li to be badass, but
Right?
uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Why is she throwing her out? Are you going to win by count out?
She just doesn't want to deal with her anymore, I guess.
You can get a victory, but the referee's not counting, so...
He's making sure she's not dead.
The referee's only job here is to count.
Pico says, okay, here, this may be a touchy subject. Ooh. Walter's like, okay, bye, guys. See you Wednesday. Bye, Walter. See you Wednesday. Get all your shopping done. Hopefully you're ready for Thanksgiving and eat food.
Uh-oh. Becky ducks it.
Oh,
Xia
no.
Li dents the ring post.
Not the ring post. Ugh. What?
I don't know. Here we all know I figured I'd punch you. Go drink some of that oil. It'll wake you up. Give me energy all day.
I didn't sleep right.
Just a little bit, though. So last night I was so worried about the power going off.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't sleep with the fan on, so if the power went out, I would stay asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about how noisy our house is. You got dogs and cats running around, living together. It's just
Jumping off
pandemonium.
of things.
Oh, yeah. The Man Slam! And Becky Lynch with the dub. 12 minutes, 34 seconds on that one. 2 women's matches so far tonight. That's it. That's all we've had.
All right, here's this touchy subject. You ready?
Oh, God. Maybe.
But why does Xia Li get a pass? Normally, you would berate Pixie Sticks or No Knees or that Zoe Stark and their push.
What? Xia Li's good. Tegan's never been good, won't be good, has no talent, nothing. And who's the other one?
Pixie Sticks.
Pixie's worse. And is that it?
Zoe Stark.
I never knew Zoe Stark in the minors or whatever you want to call it in NXT. So I don't have a lot about her. I just know that she's on the main roster and they were pushing her against top girls. And that's dumb.
And they had to bring in a legend in order to put her over.
Yeah, with Xia Li, what they're doing, if Becky would have been the world champion right now, dumb. 100%. But we're getting a go-home show right here. So I wonder if they recorded SmackDown then or something. Like they don't want them to do it on SmackDown. Maybe. Anyways, we got all 8 women.
All the
beating
ladies
each other
are out
up.
there and the security are coming.
Bring out the security.
Chris says if Imperium also doesn't work in the WWE, they could also work in AEW with Tony because they're old school types as well. Make them her henchmen.
Right.
Terrible thing to do.
And
Chris
by the
says-
way, Imperium's 2 members are definitely going to work. The Da Vinci guy obviously is not going to work, but the other 2 are fantastic. I mean, absolutely fantastic. Gunther can talk enough. The other one, Ludwig, is great. So there's nothing to worry about there.
Chris says because Xia Li is actually good. Peel's like, oh, I was rewatching the Women's Royal Rumble from 2020. This coincides with the combo.
Sorry. I was clapping because Esther looks fantastic. Do you see what she's wearing?
Yeah, that black leather. I saw it. Pickle says they brought in a lot of NXT names like Tegan, Kairi Sane, Bianca at the time.
Yeah. Speaking of the devil, there's Imperium right here. Or Emporium, however you want to call it. Wait, what's happening? Why are they showing?
His butt?
I don't know.
Oh,
Did he
I
not
think there
catch
was
it?
an interception and they're trying to see
If he caught
if
it?
he actually caught the ball. If it was a complete pass or an incomplete pass.
Looks complete.
But I think Muppet's out
Yeah,
there.
Jalen
so.
Hurst isn't that great. He's good with the feet,
Mm-hmm.
but his arm's not the fantastic one. Hit him.
What?
He slid. You can do that.
I wasn't watching that.
Oh.
Listening to Ludwig. Piccolo says, and what happened, if you can recall, Shayna was number 30 and she eliminated like 6 girls at the end. Yeah, it was dumb.
Who was that?
The Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble in 2020.
Who was that?
Shayna.
Oh. Yeah. Shayna
was
never
number
cut
30 and she eliminated like 6 girls at the end.
Right. Shayna, she didn't have it, and that's why she never really made it. And I know that you're seeing Triple H try again with her, but it's gonna have the same
Floppiness.
same ending. She's just not good.
She has no charisma. Let me put it that way. She has no charisma. There's no like or hate. There's no charisma. Characters that have charisma equals people like them or they hate them.
Right.
And people react to it, unnaturally react to it. Not they pumped in noise for him or told people they had to, cheer
Like
for him.
if you didn't know who she was and you were at a house show at a high school gymnasium and she popped out, you would sit in your seat and watch her wrestle. Mm-hmm. That's it. Like, you wouldn't go, oh, she's great. And you wouldn't say, oh, she sucks. You would just be like, okay. But say she was wrestling Scarlett Bordeaux. You would be like, woo! You would be cheering for Scarlett because she's got a little something, right? And her little something might just be sex. But still, it's better than nothing.
Right.
And Shayna Baszler has a lot of nothing.
Chris says
she does moves.
Right.
She tries to twist things. Everything's really slow with her. So if you're into that style, if you like that just
slow,
very
Daniel
slow
Bryanson stuff, then
twist something and then lay down and then pull something and then lay down and kick and then lay down, then yeah, she's fantastic. But she's never strung 3 moves together in her life, and can't talk. She's kind of boring. But I don't hate her. She's where she should be.
Yeah. Yeah, not pushed to getting.
I don't want her to be at the top, but I don't want her to be at the bottom. I don't want her to be somebody that they walk over on the way to the top either. But she is boring.
Yeah. Chris says, damn, Kyrie is so cute as well with the hat, paying homage to old school Toni Storm when she wore those hats. Peel says, and then a flop ending happened and Charlotte should have been tossed out by Shayna, but they chose her to win the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but that Kyrie Sane is cute as shit.
Chris says, my boy Ludwig Kaiser with the drip promos. Peel says, in my will of cringe angles, I need to add when Shayna bit Becky's neck for whatever weird reason.
And then
yeah,
Becky
that
got
it never
pregnant.
went anywhere after that. You're just like, what the fuck was that all about?
Well, I think Becky got pregnant.
From Shayna biting her?
From her neck bite, yeah.
Oh my god! That's what happened.
Yeah, it
Gross.
impregnated her.
Now we
Like,
know.
a lot of people thought it was Seth.
There you go, Piccola. Now you know why there was a why that happened. Chris says, I feel like the Grayson Waller hype is also dying out really quick. Although I like that he's in an asshole tag team with Theory.
Absolutely perfect. What they're doing with him is great because he is good on the mic. He does have a great talk show. He's a perfect heel. He was the guy to get the Miz back over to babyface. It works. You need players like that. Team players. I don't see him as a world champion.
Right? Peel says joint manipulation. She needs to add like aerial stuff, I bet.
Almost anything. Arm drags even would work.
Yeah.
But she does the same twists, the same turns, the same submissions the whole time. And it's slow, though. She doesn't run. She doesn't run into the ropes and clotheslines. She doesn't do anything physical. Mm-mm. She does that elbow stomp, and she does twists, and then she does chokes, and basically UFC stuff. I bet you it won't be long till she's gone. And I'm not saying that because she's gone, but if Ronda really does go to AEW and they have Shafir, they might just bring Shayna.
Okay.
And then they could do their 4 horsewoman angle over there.
Pickle is giving us the laughy faces about Shayna impregnating Becky. And Chris says, yeah, Shayna promos are just so funny to me, like talking about ripping her opponent limb for limb. Can't take her serious.
Mm-hmm.
Pickle is like, ew.
Like, Zoe Stark has potential. Like, that's why I don't really say much about Zoe Stark.
But we know what happens with potential in wrestling.
Right. It's a dangerous word. Potential's a dangerous word.
I think that they didn't do her any favors by trying to get a legend to push her, though. I don't think that really helped her. I don't think that got her name out there any better or got her name better.
Oh, look, they got an interception themselves. Touchback.
He's like, sit down.
Yep, touchback. Oh, here we go. Gargano and Ciampa.
Oh, God. I agree with Pickles. Ew. Ew.
So it's Johnny Gargano versus...
Ew, David. Ew. Ew,
Gunther?
David.
Or not Gunther, the other one.
Ew, David.
Right?
It's probably against...
It's Ludwig, but is it Johnny?
Yeah, it's Johnny and Ludwig this time.
Somebody needs to get rid of this ring announcer.
Which one is she? Is it
She's a
Ricochet's
girl.
woman?
Did you hear her? Ludwig Kaiser. That's what she said.
She didn't do
saying Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh, she didn't say it very good. Chris says, but Zoe Starks is a star in Impact for sure, because that's indie stuff. To just look at Naomi now.
Right.
Eh.
The Initiative. Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Pill's like, I would like to see how Naomi is doing. She supposedly is a champion.
She's the world champion, I believe.
She supposedly got a
She wrestled a
championship.
man the other day.
That's kind of weird.
Sunny Kiss.
Oh.
Chop.
Oh.
Into the ropes. Johnny Wrestling in here against Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser.
I have to go get my sweater.
Did you need a blanket? There's one here too.
No.
Bow, bow, bow. Why not? We'll go now. Run. It's a terrible run. You run like a girl.
I know. It's terrible.
All right,
like-
Ludwig with a big right hand into Johnny's face.
Feels like I never watched TNA if that counts. Wow. Chris says just bring up Tiffany and pair her up with Kaiser. It would be money. They were going to pair him up with Maxine. Piccolo says that was it, Travis. Split contests and ballerina twirls in the middle of the ring.
Yes.
What was it, Travis? Split contests and ballerina twirls. What was that you guys were talking about? What was it? Is that?
What I was talking about earlier.
Oh.
Ouch.
To break it.
Oh no. It just was slipped. See. I just thought it might fly off the other side.
Oh, Pico's like Sunny Kiss, you know. Oh, yeah, Sunny Kiss. Never had a problem with Sunny Kiss in AEW,
No, not at all.
actually.
Now he's in Impact.
But most of the time, Sunny Kiss always went up against dudes. So,
Yeah, Impact likes to do the intergender matches.
intergender matches.
They do it with all types of guys and girls.
People says, it sure has been a long time since she was on TV. Chris says, I also want to see Kaiser versus Christian Cage Hill Drip promo battles.
Yeah. Christian's different. He's kind of ruthless, and I don't know if he has any dad issues or anything. I mean, because that's kind of what he goes after now, right? Is guys without dads.
Kaiser and his dad issues.
Well, does he have any?
Maybe.
Is his dad dead?
Maybe
If that's the
his
case, then
dad's
it'll
dead
work.
and
But if not,
his grandpa was a Nazi. Who knows?
oh, Jesus.
Who knows what's wrong? What's going on with his character?
Hello.
I was just calling to make sure you got the message together.
I have no idea. I didn't even look. Was I supposed to?
Messages?
No. Okay. When was I supposed to? Huh. I didn't get any reminders or anything, but I can go look later. Cool. No, it's fine. Somebody better tackle that dude. All right. Well, I'll let you go. Bye-bye.
Chris is like, LOL, jingle bells? Nope, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Good song.
What is she saying? Your aunt messaged you or something?
I guess. I didn't see anything.
Wouldn't be on that phone.
Oh. Check them all, right?
I guess. Weird.
When you shocked, everything just went.
Did it die?
I don't know. It looks like everything's still working,
Sorry.
but it did the same thing. That's funny. Hilarious. Thanks for going during the commercial, though. When I said go during the match, remember? It's awesome. So the Chiefs return the ball all the way down to the 42-yard line. I'm going to do some football play-by-play because there is no wrestling on. Patrick Mahomes backs up to throw. Terrible throw to the outside. There, it would have been a 2-yard pickup even if he would have completed it. Drink some of that oil. Just do what you're told. It's fine. It's not a drug. It's called MCT oil. Look it up. It makes you smarter. All right. Patrick Mahomes backs up to throw. Got a man deep. Overthrows him. But it does look like there's a flag down on the play. It looks like it might be in the backfield. Oh, wrestling's back on. No more play-by-play in the NFL side of it. You're going to kick it back over. Johnny wrestling, slapping the shit out of Ludwig Kaiser right now. Kaiser falls into the ring. Gargano's on the outside of the ring apron. Flips up, drops down. He might actually all the way spill to the floor. European elegance personified. All right, Ludwig into the ropes. Gets speared. Ludwig might have a hernia after that spear. He got speared. Yeah. It might be the tiniest man on the roster since Hornswoggle. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there was a smaller man. I guess that guy that hung out with Carmella, the one without a chin.
Yeah.
Nah, he's probably bigger than Johnny.
Ellsworth?
Yeah, Ellsworth. James.
Nah.
What about that guy, the gymnast? That was with Nia Jax or whatever? Reginald?
Maybe.
He was pretty little too, but I think he's still bigger than Johnny. That's 1, 2, and 3. No! Ludwig
Johnny's
kicks.
Like the same size as his wife, for fuck's sake, and she's not very big.
Yeah, Johnny's probably around the same size as her or Alexa Bliss type. That's about the same size. Get him, Johnny! It's the underdog story. It's so funny to see him out there. He's so little. Oh, shit! Decapitation! 1, 2! Oh, Johnny kicked out. Ludwig hits him with it, too. Somehow he kicked out of that, but he's probably concussed. Ludwig, too worried about the crowd to pay attention to Johnny, and now he's in trouble again. Whoa, Johnny ducks it. Johnny steps up into the ropes. Like a Gort Buster or something. 2, and Johnny kicks out again. Are you making popcorn? Popcorn doesn't keep you awake. So you're going to eat to stay awake? I think that's a disease. 2 forearms. He has to do tornado forearms because he's so little. Into the ropes. Hurricane Rana into an arm bar. No, I thought he was going to put him in an arm bar. Ludwig picks him up. Senton bomb. What? Whoa. Hi. You bring a blanket? Get cold? I thought you were getting a sweater. Oh, look at this. He's going to lose because of goddamn Giovanni Soto or whatever his name is.
Vinci Duty.
God damn it.
Old Vinci
That's
Duty.
it. 1, 2, and 3. Johnny Wrestling wins in an absolute trash match. So obviously he's joining Johnny's team. Hopefully Ludwig kicks his ass. Or the better way would be just let him go. Just release him so we never have to see him again.
Right. Be done with him forever. Forever.
Hey, this happened earlier today.
Ooh, what's that? Oh, Chelsea. Getting all upset with Mr. What's-His-Face.
Look at Piper's hair. It's like she's copying Chelsea.
It's disgusting!
Oh, God, her boobs look gross. I'll be watching the hockey matchup up here.
Natalia's?
Yeah. Why would you deserve a shot at anything? Ever. Triple threat. That's not what they're there for.
You get an opportunity.
Now they're... That would be awesome as fuck. Maxine and Homegirl become
win
the
'em.
number one and become champions. They came to talk about something else. Do you want a championship? Fine. They're going to talk to Nick Aldis about this. Stop it.
Fucking Chelsea. Where's the thingy to turn up the volume?
Under your chair. I don't know. Whatever you just did messed mine up, though.
Which one's yours? One?
Yeah.
Up or down?
Oh. It's fine. Poor Pac-Man. Adam Pierce. Postman Pierce.
Piccolo said, so had some shopping done earlier today, and the parking lots are already full, and the holiday stress is in 80% max. Yes.
Thank you for shopping locally. I do everything online. I shouldn't.
Well, maybe he was doing his normal shopping. Maybe it wasn't Christmas shopping.
Oh.
Maybe it was grocery shopping.
Then why would he say stress is high?
He just said had some shopping done earlier. Parking lot's already full and the holiday stress is an 80% max.
I wonder how good that stuff is. Maybe I should try some of that.
No, it's so worthless.
Don't.
It's not worth the money. It's dumb. Listen to those people that do maintenance on dryers and they're like, no.
It's for a washing machine.
Even that, they're like, no. Piccolo says, I'm curious. I bet Johnny is a tad taller
Then his girlfriend or
than his wife
Ellsworth.
or Ellsworth.
Because I think Ellsworth would be taller. If that's who we're talking about. Or Reginald, I guess. Oh, damn. I fouled him. You
Piccolo.
don't shoot a jump shooter on the three-pointer. That's dumb.
Piccolo says, Ivy and Maxine, new tag champs.
Well,
It'd
I
be
don't want him
hol-
to win the
it'd be
championship
awesome
because I
but
think
funny.
Chelsea needs to be champion. But because she's that antagonist. But it would be awesome. That match, everything. Which is probably what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. How their stories are in WWE.
The part that they came up not wanting to talk to him about something completely or not even part of it.
Irrelevant, yeah.
Yeah, and as Chris says, oh, Maxine doing shoosh. Yeah, shoosh and Ivy. Like, no, don't say anything.
Hey, we just got a tag championship contenders match, for fuck's sake.
Why not try that?
I just wondered if I could talk to you about something. Sure, you can have a title match too. What? Cool. So what's wrong with Kim's mom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's more trauma stuff than dementia myself. Because she's sometimes there, just hiding in her thoughts. Look, he threw that ball before Kelsey even looked. See?
Kind of terrifying.
Now Kelsey looks. Ball's right there. Like, oh, here it comes. Come on, Hurst. Or Hearst, or however his name is. I think there's a T at the end. Hurst.
Hurts.
I think it's Hurst. Like H-U-S-T.
I thought it was Hurts. Hurts.
Could be. Because that would make sense because of the shirts when they're sitting there.
It made sense from here in the Hulu something, blah, blah, blah. Acronym.
Oh, God. Well, it doesn't matter now. He fumbled anyway.
Aww.
Oh, he got it back. That's a strong dude. That corner hit him hard, and he just, like, played basketball for a second. He dropped the ball, picked it back up.
Aw.
Still counts as a sack, though. But
Chris-
watch this hit. Watch the quarterback here. And he's just a big dude, so that when this corner hits him, like, it just bounces. Poof. The ball, he just picks it back up. That's funny.
Chris says Christian Cage also does talk about their moms. True.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
What the? Why does Rhea look so short? Must have flat shoes on or something.
It's always got like high heels on to galore time.
Well, Shayna looked as big as her, too.
It might be the camera angle.
No.
And are you? Cody's in the chat. Hey, Cody says, hey, everyone. How's it going tonight?
Woo!
Great. How are you doing?
Just the way I like it. War Games. Here we go. Fatal 4-Way women's match.
Cody says, good. Just waiting on to see who the fifth man is. I hear voices. Anyone? Yeah, a lot of people are thinking possibly.
So what made these girls have to start the match? Like, was it a coin flip?
I don't know.
Matthew has jokes. It's Michael Cole. Oh, Matthew has jokes.
Fuck, you're so funny.
Matthew Cole over here.
Matthew's got jokes. My name's not Matthew. It is tonight, bitch. It is tonight.
P. Well, P. Piper. Maxine. Tearing it apart. Thank you. Lengthy that bitch is. She is so lengthy. It's
I know,
crazy.
And she has like a really long torso too, so
Uh-huh.
it doesn't help. So she's got like these spider arms, but her legs aren't exactly that long because she has a long torso. It's funny.
Uh-oh. Leg sweep.
Cody's like, boo, I just got a commercial. No, I'm
What?
sorry.
In the middle of a match?
Or in our stream. Chris says, damn, Tegan Knox no knees with her shorts all up her ass looks weird.
What corner is she in? Oh, closest to the camera then.
She's in
Right
Natty's
here.
corner.
With the purple hair. Or no. She'd be in that far corner there.
She's that one,
Oh,
where
okay.
Natalia is. kind of don't like people, and you're just getting on that list. Piper.
9 women in this match with Daphne as the referee. 11 women booked in this match because of the ringside and announcers too. It's pretty impressive. Didn't even know they had 11 women on the roster.
Piccolo. Hard cam right.
Right.
Yeah. That's it, Piccolo. That's the verbiage.
Whoa. Yeah, but Carter and Chance are boring. I don't mind. I think it's Chance. No, Carter. But there's not a lot of that ninja stuff that's going to work with her size.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do?
Adult
gymnastics.
Chelsea. Whatever, Matthew. It's Michael. Sure, Matthew.
Whoa. Every one of them's down. Uh-oh. Thank you.
Go, Maxine.
Crossbody takes them all out.
Again.
I think she took her own. Oh, wait, no, her partner was off to the side. What's her name? Ivory? Niles?
Ivy.
Ivy Niles. It's the Triple B, but they don't call her Bella anymore, so.
Cody says, have they chanted Orton at all tonight?
No.
No, they haven't really. Piccolo says, I bet she's taller than Spaghetti.
Yes.
Maxine Dupree is definitely taller than Mr. Spaghetti.
Yeah.
I told you, Mr. Spaghetti's barely taller than his wife. The only one out there that's as tall as Maxine or a little bit taller than her that's wrestling is Indy.
Yeah, Indy's pretty tall. It may be Chelsea on the outside, but not in the ring.
And Piper's not very short.
Yeah.
She's tall. I mean, for the women's division, she's tall. Piccolo's like Katana Chance, itty bitty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she sure is.
She's itty bitty.
Well, the Chiefs are running away with this one. They kicked a field goal to go into the halftime.
The Muppet's like, I gotta run faster. I gotta take a shit.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Aw. The Kelsey brother. The loser one. He's all around a loser. He's married and has kids. He's on the losing team from the Super Bowl.
Loser. He's not dating a mega superstar from the country music scene in the early 2000s.
Cody says, what are your thoughts on Tozawa joining Alpha? Yeah, it gives him something to do.
It's that comic relief. It's fun. Like his workout.
It keeps
Seeing what your stunt woman is.
him relevant, you could say.
I just want to see R-Truth come back and get the 24/7 title out of the garbage can. Literally, just pick it up out of the garbage can and go, where'd this come from? Put it on.
There's my baby.
Hey, little Jimmy, come on. Let's go to the ring.
I don't even know what his whatchamacallit was.
Injury? I don't know either. Probably a neck, back, knee.
As Chris says, the itty bitty commodity. It's a possibility.
2. And a little bit of a kick out.
The fact that he answers her and she calls him Matthew is even more funny.
And this is the kind of things we get. What team would I like to face? If I was the girls, probably this team here in the purple.
Natalia and Noni's.
Ivy's so powerful.
So powerful.
Oh shit, thrust kick. Probably should turn that into like some sort of a hockey kick, huh? Oh, start calling it a hockey kick.
It's the death kick.
Or is it too early?
The hockey death kick.
The European hockey kick. What? Say, ah!
All the ladies. People says, I bet Tozawa, if pushed right, could have a great match with Milo Hayes. With Mellow Hayes.
How
Oh,
about
Carmelo.
They could do that all day if they want. I could care less. Put that in NXT. Main event it.
You should toss Chelsea around the ring like that.
Right. Picks her up, drops her down. Oh, this is where all the girls do one move. Each girl gets one move. Sharpshooter on the tiny one.
Because why do an actual move when we could do a hold?
Ivory, get her. Maxine! Scoop slam. Another scoop slam.
Okay.
Oh, shit!
Oh, God.
There it is. The terrible worm, but she does it. She even gets off the like Otis.
Oh, it's cute. She's like, I can't get up very fast either. It's fine.
Snap suplex. 1, 2. Oh.
Cody says it's funny they fire all these okay people and yet Tozawa still works here. Probably just doesn't make any money, Cody.
I would
He's
assume.
probably very low on the like roster of money. And those other guys were a little bit, probably being paid a little bit more. Budget cuts don't always mean that you don't.
Just get rid of talent. Or lower talent. You get rid of higher paid guys.
That aren't bringing anything else to the table. Oh, God.
Piper's so quiet. Mm-hmm. It's like, turn up your mic, girl. This isn't going to work. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. Oh.
There
Oh,
it
no.
is. Oh, boo.
Of course they give it to No Knees. That's your favoritism from Triple H right there. She's not good, but by God, we're going to have her pin somebody. You said it was the best one for him to go against.
Mm-hmm.
I never agreed to this anyway. Robbie says, war a matchup, them girls throwing it all in.
Yep.
Piccolo says Justin Rose still has the best bulldog, in my opinion. Picola says, no, they did not just do that. In Booker T voice. Oh, he'd probably be excited about it.
Ludwig versus Ludwig.
Oops.
Gargano.
What's the matter, buddy? You need to go potty? You what?
Oh, I don't know. You're out or something? I don't know what he's
Weird. Did they go out before we came on?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder why he's barking then. Weirdo.
It's the Miz.
Miz.
Is this a contract signing? Or is it Miz TV or what's up?
Maybe he's just coming to talk.
Well, I know, but so is Gunther.
Oh.
So it's just a face-to-face. Oh,
I guess.
Jesus.
Cody says, hope you have a good stream. Hit the likes, everyone. I'll see you Friday night for SmackDown. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone. Thanks, Cody. You too. Have a fabulous Thanksgiving, hon. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Piccolo says, Gunther, AEW Yakuza confirmed.
It's a hell of a scandal.
What's the scandal?
I don't know. I don't watch it enough. She just got stopped.
She's unstoppable. She lost against Becky Lynch.
The night before. She's going to lose 2 nights in a row.
But it's fine. She's unstoppable.
It's without stopping.
Without the stopping. Piccolo. Oh, by the way, she lost to Bex. I know, right?
It would never fit on you. Because he has such a huge head. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh gosh.
He does have an abnormally large brain.
By the way, Jermel Charlo fights. This
The one that has mental problems?
The one that got slapped in the face.
The mental problem one that cried?
Cry.
Not the one we watched fight.
Right.
Just
Not the
recently.
one that lost to Canelo, the other one, his brother. That got smacked in the face by...
Yeah, and he had to,
Planet.
like, take time off because he cried about it and had a meltdown.
Mm-hmm.
He had a mental meltdown.
Yeah, literally the headline says, Jamal Charlo out of mental health fog, back in the ring this Saturday.
I hope he gets his ass whooped.
Why does it smell?
Literally.
Why does it smell like a hair salon? You smell it? It's like, I have a cleft lip. Wow, I got 2 of them. I didn't even know that was a thing. I wonder why he's not fighting Caleb Plant. They're in the same weight class.
He'd probably have another mental breakdown.
I have a feeling Plant would slap the shit out of him in the ring, too.
That's why I said he'd end up having another mental breakdown.
Because Plant did really good against Canelo.
He did.
Really good.
Probably one of the better fights we've seen of him. When he wasn't had his 100%. Canelo.
Well, now he's unstoppable. If he fights like he did against Mello, he's unbeatable.
I know. It's crazy.
He's
He like
healthy
just goes
now.
out and he's like, I learned things.
Well, and
He like
he's
takes his
healthy
time
now.
to learn things while he's boxing. You're like, damn, dude. We don't see that a lot with fighters anymore.
now you just wait for the 8th inning with him, or 8th round, because you know he's got the other guy figured out now. He's like, okay, he's going to set him up with it, and wham. And then he starts nailing him. Ruffles. They have ridges.
They do. I heard. As Piccolo said, unstoppable my butt. Time for a sandwich soon. Yeah, what kind of sandwich you having?
What's happening? There's Ginger.
You guys want a chance at the women's tag team titles? What the fuck?
It better be Ginger's group.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
shit. Okay. It's too bad they didn't do a show against each other. I thought that's what they were setting up.
What are they going to have a conversation about?
Just who's
Chelsea and
paying
her.
for dinner, maybe.
Stinks up the arena.
Sucks the air out of there.
Pickles like ham and cheese, possibly. Ham and cheese. Is it going to be a grilled ham and cheese?
R-E-S-B-E-C-T. More lack of respect.
Respect lacking.
Did you see the new PS5? So
Are you talking
You-
about the slim one you were yakking about?
yeah, so the one that I have has the disk drive, and you can get one that doesn't. The Slim, you can add one if you want to. So it just plugs in onto the side, and then you put a new piece of plastic on it. So you can have the digital or the slim. And if you have the slim with the disc, you can just take the disc off if you don't want it.
Oh. Huh.
It's pretty cool. Watched a video on it last night.
Oh, that's cool. So you found out some more information about it, basically. Mm-hmm. Pickle says, I don't get it either. It seems having GMs can be a double-edged sword.
Well, they should have GMs. My problem is why do you have GMs on each other's shows? The whole point is to separate the damn shows.
And then be angry at each other all the time.
Well, War Games should be the show against show, but it's not. And we got Becky going over there, which is kind of weird. Mm-hmm. But you see what I'm saying? It should have been SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah.
Instead of the wrestling storylines they were going on. You know, like Damian with Cody and Finn and Seth and Jay versus Roman and or however you want to do it.
Right. Oh, Chris says, finally Gunther time. Chris says, let's be honest, this is Gunther's most mediocre matchup, which is why this has to be a glorified squash match, kind of like Wardlow versus MJF. Piccolo says, I think Eric Bischoff as Raw GM was pretty fun back in the day.
Yeah.
And Teddy Long had his great moments. It's cold. Is he? Did he feel cold? Oh, did he feel cold?
Him.
He doesn't care.
Is he sleeping or just staring at
No,
nothing?
he's just staring at nothing. I don't think he's staring at anything. I mean, I guess he could be, but...
Well, the Eagles are going to get blown out tonight, it looks like, which is weird to me.
Yeah, well...
They're supposed to be the best team in the NFC.
Yeah, they're 8-1. Ooh, a flag on the play!
Holding.
Pickle's like, funny how, what am I, a clown? Do I amuse you? Funny how? Am I a clown? Do I amuse you? Try to think what that's from. Chris says, tired of the same Miz shtick. He always admits he is those things like no one cares anymore.
Mrs. Mean is he's funny.
I'm the good guy, but I'm going to be mean to you, just so you know. 9, 10. Chris says it worked with LA Knight, but it doesn't work with other wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. You have zero personality. That's what he said. You're going to be another cog in the wheel without personality.
Uh-oh. Actually, he didn't. He didn't pursue a career and become a WWE guy. He was on a reality show.
You do not belong in this sport. Is that part shaven into his head?
No, he probably just has a very, very distinct part right there. His hair's like really short, so it's like it's a really crazy fade to that point. The other weirdos, they're just like you. Picole's like, yep.
So does the Miz say something, or does he just kind of let it go?
He's supposed to be a good guy, so I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
Yes.
USA! USA! Chris says, holy shit, Gunther just went through Miz more than LA Knight. Picole's
Sure
like,
did.
that's a fancy cut these days. There's a fancy cut, Picola, for sure. Weak and simple and insecure. Oh, jeez. He's got big balls, I've heard from his wife.
I don't think you've been bullied enough.
Oh,
There-
push him again.
But he did it with his shoulder, because that's what you do when you're bullying. Oh, he's not going to talk anymore.
Come on, my defenders. Oh, my God. Oh, he smacked him in the face. Is this
But
really?
there's something I got to do about it.
Is this really how they're gonna like give like?
There
Oh,
it
there it is. How they're gonna get Miz as the good guy? This is funny shit. Oh man, Chris is like, crowd will start chanting Orton. Not yet.
How did he chant Orton? He's not in this. But yeah, they're going to scream and shout when Ted DiBiase shows up.
And they're
later.
gonna let it all out. Sorry.
Just
Scream
tits and ass.
and shout and let it all out.
You got him
And
in the
scream
nuts.
and shout and let it out. And oh, 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 oh. Well, I am in Britney, bitch. That's that song, by the way.
Uh-oh, skull crushing finale.
Oh no, he beat up the bad guy.
Do it for all us
Weirdos.
weirdos, Miz. Miz is gonna do it for all the weirdos.
Right.
Everybody's just forgot that the Miz has been a bully for the past 10 years.
I know, like
Like
everybody.
it's just like,
How'd that even happen?
why are they picking on the Miz?
I don't know, but they had Forrest Gump out there in the audience.
Oh,
He
I
looked
like
like Forrest Gump when he went for his run. He forgot to shave and stuff. Yeah, you know how important it is. This is important. So when?
Yeet. He's trying to make yeet happen. just some random word. Yeet.
I guess it can't be Uso anymore.
Yeet. That's all he's doing.
Dude, fucking stop. Oh my
Stop
god.
with the yeet.
Oh my god, that's fucking retarded. Please stop. It makes your IQ below normal. Just so you know, okay?
Jay's IQ,
Okay.
Jay's IQ is 68. It's no longer 70. He was the functional retard, but now he's below functional.
It's gotta be, because fuck.
You like
Go
Forrest
down.
Gump.
Yeet. Yeet.
Okay, oops. Yeet. Yeet. Hey, it's Shinsuke Nakamura.
Seth just-
Yeet. Yeet.
Stop looking at him like, oh my god.
Dude, stop.
Who gave you this shit to say? Did you come up with this yourself? I mean, seriously, you have to wonder if somebody's gonna have a conversation in the back and be like, dude. It's
Dude, yeet.
it makes you
Yeet.
sound like a moron. Just so you know, you sound like an idiot. Who's gonna fight? Who's just gonna beat up, guys?
We already know who it is.
Who is it?
Chad Gable.
Oh, that guy. Forgot. He's evolved. He was a caterpillar, but now he is a butterfly. He's a leader.
Hunting. Beagles.
Wonder where Rick Boogs ended up at.
Probably the cowboy. They suck too.
Rick Boogs wasn't bad. Wasn't he one of the ones they got rid of?
Yeah, but nobody went anywhere until the 20th of December.
I wonder where he's gonna go then.
Nowhere.
Oh,
Kansas. Back to Neverland.
oh, it's mean.
It's Rick Boogs. I
I
mean,
liked
obviously
Rick
he's
Boogs.
talented. He could probably have a reality show.
Chris
The
says,
worst reality stars.
yeah.
I watched this show today called Catfish. And it was this lady, like, she was talking to this other lady on the internet, right? And so, like,
Oh my God, people.
they're deciding to
Travis
fly.
found catfish.
So they're trying, listen, so they're trying to fly this girl to St. Louis to meet this girl. And they're
Right.
on the way. They're almost at the airport. And they get a text from the girl. And the girl says, I'm sorry. I'm not in St. Louis. I'm in New York. I'm in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. And so, and then they call her and she answers. And she's like, yeah, you know, can you just meet me at blah, blah, blah. And they're like, what? Like, well, I wouldn't lie. And they're like, you already lied to us. We're in St. Louis. Anyways, so they get on a plane, they fly to Brooklyn, and then they just, like, get in rent a car. I don't know what they're driving, but anyways, there's two guys and a girl. And the girl's the one that was talking to this other girl on the internet.
Right.
And she's, like, she was straight. But now she's ready to become a lesbian to meet the girl of her dreams.
Oh.
And so they just keep getting to, like, you know, the worst part of town. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's worse than that, and then now it's worse than that.
Ooh.
And now it's a little bit worse than that. And they just keep going. And anyways, they're on the corner of, like, Central and First or
God.
something, right? And there's a U-Haul truck parked there, and they're like,
Does she live in the U-Haul truck?
so they pull in, and there's a woman standing there. So, anyways, commercial, and then they come back to commercial. And they walk up to her, and it's her, and she's talking to him, and she's all like...
Is it her real picture and stuff, like the real
Yeah.
person? Oh, wow, that's not really
yeah,
being
but
too
it wasn't her real
catfished.
name or anything.
Right?
And she's, like, really, like, nice, but she's really young. She's 20. Like, and I mean really young, like, kind of dumb young.
Right.
And she's talking to her, and she told her, like, how the mistake happened and everything. And anyway, so they kept talking, and she's like, well, you know, I wanted to be your friend, but I couldn't be your friend because you know, you wouldn't like me because I already lied to you, so I had to keep it going and blah blah blah. And she's like, well, do you have any feelings for me at all? And then she's like, no. And so they're like, well, let's talk tomorrow, like at breakfast or whatever.
Right.
The two guys. And so they leave, and then she calls her in the morning, and she's like, you know, do you want to come over here? And she's like, yeah. So the girl comes over to their hotel room, and they're hanging out. And then she asks her, you know, like, do you have any feelings towards her? And she's like, yeah, I'm just really confused because I haven't told anybody anything. So anyways, they end up becoming, like, best friends, these two girls. Like, because they contact him again down the road. It's like 3 months later or whatever. And the girl's in Chicago with her.
Oh.
The 20-year-old's in Chicago with her.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, so what's going on? And they're like, well, we're friends, you know, blah, blah, blah. They're like, friends with benefits? And they're like, no, just friends. So, anyways.
Yeah,
Great.
that's not usually how catfishes end, by the way.
Craziest show I've ever seen.
Okay, so it's funny that you found catfish, which is hilarious to me.
Why is that funny? I was just turning the channel.
I know,
And
but
I
it's
saw a
just funny.
catfish. I thought it was fishing.
Yeah. Chris says, I'm thinking Naka could take title off Gunther and make it legit match like maybe before Rumble. That way Gunther can win the Rumble. Chris says, because Naka hasn't faced Gunther yet in a one-on-one feud, it would be a G1 Climax New Japan match. Chris, yeah, that catfish show is funny. So the guy that, one of the guys, I think his name's like Adam or something.
Oh, the two guys that do it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, one's like a blonde guy. I think they're both gay. But I'm
It
not
doesn't matter.
100%.
One of them's like a dark-haired guy, and
Yeah.
I swear his name was like Adam. Anyways, so years and years ago, I don't know when this one was aired, but in the early 2000s, okay?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
When, or, early 2010s or maybe or something. But anyways, he got catfished by somebody. And he, fell in love with this person, and his friends were like, dude, there's something weird about this, and so on and so forth. And so we started, doing investigation of the person, trying to figure out, are
Right.
they really real? Is this a real... So we found out that it was just an all elaborate lie, and he got what they coined the term. He got catfished. So, not what it is, not what it seems to be, basically, is what they call it is. So then his story became this big thing on the internet. It became this huge thing on the internet. And so MTV picked it up as a show. And so MTV's like, let's do a reality show of
See his
catfishing.
helmet?
Uh-huh. He has his do-rag right there. You can see
I
it
know,
all right
but-
down
and
there.
then you can see
it's
it
because
up
of his
above it.
hair. He doesn't want it to squish his hair. He's got to keep it all coiffured and poofy. And he doesn't want it squished. Anyways, so he started doing this show. So people would contact him, or their friends or family would contact him and say, hey, we think our friend's being catfished by this person. They talk about him, but
We
all
are
these
underway,
weird things
Nakamura.
happen. All these weird
Shaggy
things
Hill.
happen. They don't, their picture isn't like their real picture, or what happened with her, she's not in this area, she's actually in this area.
Right.
I'm all this stuff, or he or she, and it turns out that they're not always it's always an opposite sex. She thought she was talking to a girl, but it turns out to be a guy.
Oh, okay.
Kind of shit. That's what normally happens, by the way. And what happens is that Adam guy and his buddy, they come into it and do all the investigation, and they start being the contact of the person and then find the other person that's catfishing and confront them about it and be like,
Kind of a dick move.
you need to come out and be real about this and honest and stuff. It's just freaking hilarious. I'm surprised if it was a new one. I'm surprised that shit still exists. That people still fall for that crap.
Well,
It's
Susan
seriously.
Did, remember her?
Yeah.
And the guy that lives down the road, Dale's son, he lost most of his money that way.
Yeah.
He kept buying this girl because he's a trucker, and he would talk to her all the time, and she lived in Texas, supposedly. Mm-hmm. And so he would send her his, paychecks and shit. Mm-hmm. And nothing to show for his work because he lost his money because she stopped talking to him one day. What? That was a dude. You're probably masturbating with a dude.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy. He just reverted to form, his dark side.
Reverting to form. Chad Gable over the top, down through. Now he's mocking the Nora. Uh-oh, belly to belly, over the top. Oh, God, that had to hurt your back. There's no way that didn't hurt his back.
Throwing him over the top rope with
And he held on, and then so he swung down and hit his back on the apron.
Ouch.
Thank you.
Oh, let's see. Little Timmy in the chat. Hey, little
Little
Timmy,
Timmy.
how's it going? Says biggest fan of we and I am 10. Hell. Why are you saying hell if you're 10? Welcome to our chat, though.
10.
People's
10.
like, wait, hold up. Little Timmy's like, sorry. wait, hold up what, Picola? What are we
Hold
waiting and holding
up.
up on?
Yeah, it hurts.
Hurts. Yeah, it hurts because his thing is on that Hulu commercial. That's his name, and then they're like Hulu. It like goes out to what like Hulu something Prime or something. It uses all the letters in his name or something for it.
So his running back's name is Swift. That actually might be him right there. And then
Look at his name.
and then the other
Number 50's name is Gay.
right.
That's
So,
awesome.
anyways, listen. So the center's name is Kelsey.
Yeah.
And so they lined him up and it said Kelsey Hurts Swift.
Oh no.
But it was something else. Like there was another one in there that basically was like sex, but I can't remember what it was. But there was 4 of them in there. They're all on the same team.
Huh. That's funny.
Oh shit. Oh
Ow.
shit. Oh shit. This is why nobody likes him.
Yeah, that's just dumb. Why would you be on a advertisement for that? Loser. Anyways, little Timmy's like, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Hello, guys. Oh, so you meant to say hello, guys.
Hello,
Got it.
Governor.
Hey, Timmy, how's it going? How you doing tonight? Watching some WWE Raw.
You ready for Randy Orton's return?
Ready for, whatchamacallit this weekend?
Survivor Series.
Survivor
War Games.
Series, War Games. Got plans for Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving and you're in the States, I guess. Little Timmy's like, how's your day going? Well, it's almost over here. We're almost done with the day, but it went pretty good. How about yours?
Van Dam.
Like Rob Van Dam?
Yeah, just like Rob Van Dam. Or Jean-Claude, his cousin.
Nice.
Because of the coolness. The Scottish warrior. Anyways, if you're not subscribed, hang out with us. We're here literally every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We've never missed a day. And we also do pay-per-views. Good stuff.
We just are.
It usually doesn't knit the whole time, but...
We are just in the middle of a stupid commercial. We were at a Shinsuke Nakamura and Chad Gable match they just went away from.
They've been working on this match for 3 months. Just kidding, it's been 3 weeks, but... Started with Tozawa. Moved up to Otis. Now it's Chad Gable.
Timmy's like, I like donuts.
Who doesn't? What kind? What's your favorite donut? Is it a potato donut?
A potato donut.
Or do you like wheat donuts?
Wheat.
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 Do you like
He
jelly
is
filled
subscribed.
or do you
Nice.
like the one with the cream in it? What's that one called?
A Bismarck?
A Bismarck.
Or are you just a regular donut person?
Or do you just like the frosted ones? Do you like the brown frosting or the
Chocolate.
dark frosting?
Maple. Don't mind Travis. Words are hard.
It's not hard. Ooh, and then they just have some that are just shiny. And they're sticky.
Don't worry, he's 10 also.
They're sugary.
Shinsuke's got him in a lock of death.
Yeah, it's a side headlock. Maybe you've heard of it.
Vanilla donuts. Never heard of vanilla donuts.
Do you make it with protein powder? What's a vanilla donut?
No idea.
So Jalen Hurst, I don't know, maybe, no, it looks like it was Swift. Swift ran it in for a touchdown. Back to a 3-point
Oh,
game.
wow. They got some points in the third quarter. Congratulations. Good job, guys. Acting like real team people now. He almost had him in the
That
near fall.
close.
It was that close to a near fall. The advantage match is going to be your main event.
Well, of course it is.
It's going to be Drew McIntyre against Jey Uso.
So good.
Is Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre going to get the advantage in the War Games match between the men? Or is it going to be Cody Rhodes and his team of misfits?
It's going to be a Misfit Toys.
The misfit toys are going to get it?
No, it's going to be the Judgment Day.
Of course it is. The bad guys always get
Because
stuff.
of the cheating, and then there's going to be a melee, and everybody's going to come down, and then all hope is going to be lost, and then you're going to hear, I hear voices in my head, and they call to me. And then Randy Orton's going to run down, hurt his back, and be out for 8 months. My prediction.
Okay, perfect. Let's write it down real quick.
Fantasy booking is fun. Or it's going to be the exact same scenario, and then you're going to hear CM Punk's music start. I punked a personality.
Some people will be wetting himself over there. I'm Heisel. Young is in the chat. Hey, Young
Hey,
says,
boss.
yo, what's up?
Yo, yo, yo.
How's
You
it going?
You looking forward to this main event coming up here? It's going to be a good one.
That's what they
Setting
say.
it up for War Games.
All the wars and the games. Timmy says, my favorite combo is pickle and cheese. Pickle and cheese donuts, huh?
Just pickle and cheese, not pickle and cheese donuts. Leave the donuts alone. Nobody eats a pickle donut.
How would I know?
How
People
would you
eat pickle
pickle a
crap all
donut
the
anyways?
time. I don't think you pickle the donut. It's probably pickle flavored. I would not be surprised what people do. People do some pretty weird stuff.
Ooh, next week, Monday Night Football, the Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Ew!
Should be a good one. U.S. Bank Field.
Danny's
wherever
going to be
that
so
is.
excited. Did he name his puppy yet?
I don't know. I'll have to text him and tell him to come over and watch it with us next weekend, and then trick him into being in here.
Whatever. He'd be so upset. Why would you do that? I don't want to watch this. Ugh.
Uh-oh. King Chasa. Oh!
Ooh, the chaos theory. Bridge kick out.
Put him in the hurt lock. You know who hasn't wrestled in forever?
Who?
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. I thought he had that one match against somebody not too
Yeah.
long ago.
I just don't remember him wrestling. Oh, he did wrestle Carlito or something, didn't he? Or one of those
somebody. Yeah.
Because we thought he was going to wrestle Ray for the title. And then they went away with that. Of course they did. Why? Because it's Bobby.
Yeah, why would we
Change
put
the
him in any
storyline.
kind of like matchup that has a title? How difficult and dumb would that be?
Oh, holding. Back it up. Back it up. Got him in the angle lock.
Get him.
How's Nakamura going to win this one?
I don't know.
Oh, it was Kelsey with the hold. That's not
Ooh.
even a hold. That's hilarious. They called that a hold, and he'd like literally just clothesline the guy. It's because he wears those yellow gloves.
Yeah, that's why.
Don't wear yellow gloves. Oh, he rolled them up. Fruit roll.
Bummer.
Every match has been like 12 minutes.
It's about normal.
Couldn't you?
Well, Shinsuke Nakamura did win that by doing a fruit roll-up on Gable. Using his own fruit roll-up tactics against him. And then he lost. Shinsuke won. What's next for Shinsuke Nakamura now?
He's moving up. Now it's Maxine next week.
Oh, Does he have to actually wrestle her, though?
Well, yeah, he's got to
Or does he have to wine and dine her?
Better. She doesn't have a bad attitude. All right, get it done. Don't think about what. Drew's a huge dude. I'm not going to just get the advantage. I'm going to take him out for good.
Oh, yeah. Timmy doing some purple. Fun. That's a nice color, I guess.
Kind of purple.
I don't know, but it's on there at least 10 times.
Purple, purple, purple.
Drew McIntyre coming down, going up against Jey Uso.
Yeah, this will probably have a commercial break in between.
They're coming out. We're going to hear old Jey, pandering to the young children. Yeet, 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 yeet. I didn't even think that was cool anymore.
No, it went out with him.
I thought it went out like 12 years ago.
Yeah, when he was cool. That's when he went out. That's what I'm saying. He's like 40. At least he's not saying like, that's fire. It's fire.
That's fire. Is that the
Fire,
new,
fire.
Is that the new one or something?
No, that was after Yeet.
Oh,
So fire.
so fire.
Now it's bet.
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 That's so bet.
It's just bet.
Just bet. That's so bet.
Bet means you agree. So like if you said, hey, let's go to the store, you'd be like, bet.
Here's a nickel.
It does not see. It makes no sense. Like it gets me every time I hear it. I'm like, bet means that's an action. It's a verb. Like I'm betting you. Like let's bet.
Right.
Bet is like okay. No, that's not even English.
Well, it's an English word. It's just used in an incorrect context.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Even for their...
Like K means okay in English, right? Like K. But in Spanish it means what?
Well, it's spelled different, too.
That's what I'm saying. So bet is not another language saying okay. Is what I'm trying to get at. Bet.
Timmy's like, do you like Braun Strowman? He's super good.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He's got a broken neck.
He broke his neck and then got released. So there's that. I have his autograph right there.
Squirrel ate it.
Squirrel bit it a couple times. Because I got his peanut butter too, and the squirrels opened the box of peanut butter and ate some. They wanted to taste the peanut butter.
Feels like, bruh. On God, bruh, no cap.
Yeah. Bruh.
Bruh.
No cap. That's it. That's it.
No cap.
No cap would be.
No lies. I'm not lying. No lies.
No cap.
No cap.
It's funny. There's like somebody, like these old people that do it on TikTok, I think it is. Mm-hmm. And they pretend they're these young kids, these Z's or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they have full conversations, and it's fucking hilarious.
Timmy likes the donuts. Cool. He must be a Homer Simpson. He likes donuts, too.
I took my straw out.
You took the straw out?
Mm-hmm. So now you have to drink it like an actual water thing. Because if you do that with the straw in it, then you can't get water.
Oh.
And I like to tip it.
Interesting.
Fat.
No cap.
No cap. Which means no capitals, which means it's all lowercase. Right? I don't know.
Which says fire. Bet.
Bet.
Just throw out random words. Peel's like, so I was going to assume,
Listerine.
Travis, you knew the story of Manti Teo or whatever the fuck his name is.
I know that name. that you're saying, Mentateo. But I don't know. I can't think of what sport that's in. Is that college football?
The story.
Refresh my brain, because I know the name, so I've heard whatever it is.
He's got the free food trap. Because if it's free food, gotta eat it.
Bet. Okay.
I don't have that problem. I'm usually like, no, thank you. Like free food. Feels like the Notre Dame Heisman guy had been catfished, thinking he was involved with a girl online.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, poor
yeah,
guy.
I remember that. Still funny. Seriously, I just feel like if you're hanging out with people on the internet,
Do you have a problem with your life?
there's,
I mean, I can't really say that because we do have people in our chat that are hanging out with us on the internet now.
right. But obviously, we're not
But
fake.
we're real people.
I'm talking about like if you're talking to somebody and sending them like money and you're not entertained by them. Like, I mean, it'd be different if you're watching OnlyFans and she's taking her clothes off for you.
Right.
But I mean, you know what you're expecting. But if you're like talking to somebody and they're like, "Hey, you know, I want to come see you. Oh, dang it, my car broke down. It's like gonna cost me like $20, and I just don't have it till payday," because that's how it starts.
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Oh, dang, this month my rent was bad." And then next month it's like, "Oh, I didn't get that diamond ring I wanted." Then it's like, "Oh, my jet broke down."
Well, you know, you gotta at least, work your way up in life.
Mm-hmm. And these guys are talking to like 20 people a day with like note cards on the side. The ones that are actually profiting. I ever tell you about the time that my buddy got his Facebook hacked?
Is what?
Facebook hacked. So they got into his Facebook, they stole his password, and they changed it. So then they had control over it. So they sent all of his friends like an emergency message.
Okay.
I'm lost in Kansas and I need $200 to get home. Mm-hmm. Or whatever. And so I asked Dan, I was like, "Hey, like, what's up with your Facebook?" And he's like, "Dude, I don't know." He's like, "I can't get into it, blah, 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 blah." I was like, "Well, there's a way to do it through Facebook." But I was like, "Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do it." So I get on there and I replied to the guy. And he replied back and I was like, "Hey, does this actually work? Like, do you get money?" And he's like, "Yeah, I make quite a bit of money doing this." And I'm like, that's freaking awesome, dude. You'll have to show me sometime. Hey, I have a quick question. When you're done, will you give me the password so I can get back in there? And he's like, "Sure." Like 3 days later, he sent me the password. And so I gave it to Danny. I logged back in.
That's funny.
That's fact. That's really happened. I would send Dan the text back and forth messages.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, just kill them with kindness, dude. Like, most people aren't like, hardened. They're just people. So I was like, just kill them with kindness.
That's too
You get on there and
funny.
start saying, "Motherfucker, blah, blah, blah," you're not going to get anything.
Right.
Let's just be like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Hey, is there a way I can get my buddy's password when you're done?" Like, I mean, you just finish your business. I could care less.
Right.
But when you're done with the account,
Right. Because otherwise he'll just drop it and not care anyways, and you'll just be stuck in no-no land. Pickle's like, "I'm going to drop the dates, full-blown, no cap, straight raise."
oh.
Pickle's like, "I'm really a blonde 20-year-old named Kara." Nice. Well, there you go, Piccolo. Yeah, hackers are idiots too. Some of them. Timmy's like, "No joke, Jace." Piccolo's like, "Recently a friend was hacked on IG and he was quoting he bought a new car, yada yada, by doing the new Ponzi scheme." Nice.
Yada, 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 yada. Cool. Yeah, basically, you just get on there and ask them for it back. They'll give it to you back once they're done. At least that's my experience. Once
Nice.
I'm 100%.
Timmy wants you to guess their height at 10 years old.
10 years old. He
5'4".
is- Yeah, anywhere between 4'10" and 5'8".
Let the war games begin. They're going to happen.
Yeet. Yeet!
That sounds so dumb.
It's so corny that it's funny.
It's gonna get old really fast.
I'm out of business. Yeet! I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. So Kevin won't do it for you, huh?
We don't know who he is.
Oh, we know.
But he's in. Ooh, I was close. Timmy's 5'3".
Oh,
I was
yeah.
off by an inch.
You're as tall as Ravi.
Don't tell Robbie that. He fell asleep.
Oh. You probably dunk on him.
He'd probably get jealous. Just kidding. Because, like, it would be crazy if it were Roman.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. I made friends with Brock last year.
Fuck.
We went out for some steaks and some beers.
Brock. Like, well, it's over.
Because he
We don't
murders
even-
all of them.
We don't even have to fight. Just put him in the cage and we'll just sit on the outside.
Timmy's like, yeah. Yeah.
Look at Jay. He's got the whole crowd going crazy. But that's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't yell yeet.
I don't know. That person out there has a
Yeet's
whole
shirt.
sign. They got shirts and signs out
Shirts
there
and
now.
signs.
Yeeting all over the place. Sounds like they're doing things they shouldn't be doing. Yeeting all over the place. Like barfing or
Skirt,
peeing. Timmy's going to sleep. Bye. Well, you better. Gotta get your beauty rest. Bye, Timmy. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, subscribe.
They're already subscribed. Pickle says, I know, right? We had a Brokeback Mountain moment. He's never called me back. Oh, shit. Oh, God, he's saying it while he's in there.
All I heard was yeet.
Jesus Christ.
It reminds me of like some rednecks or something, like in a pickup truck driving by. Yeet.
I know, it's so weird. Like, who said this was a good idea? Did he go to them and say, I'm going to try this and see what happens?
Well, obviously they
We're
made
going
it
to make shirts.
and the people in the audience have shirts. That means they've done this.
Maybe they've done it before in the past or something? I don't know. Anyways, feels like poor Cody always getting ghosted. He didn't get ghosted this time.
Why is Travis Kelce punching the ground?
Is he mad?
He's trying to be cool in front of his girlfriend or something?
I guess.
That's dumb. Break your hand. That's the smartest way to go about it.
What a loser face.
He's trying to be cool in front of his girlfriend. Did he fumble? Yep.
He did. Ooh, no wonder he's mad. He mad at himself for fumbling.
In front of his girlfriend, too.
Oh my God, what a-
Hilarious.
What a loser.
She's breaking up with him immediately.
I hope so. And she's going to make a song about him. And she's going to remember all the fumbles and stupidity things he did. And she's going to be like, and you fumbled the ball.
You fumbled my heart like you fumbled the ball.
Travis was like, I'm going to write Taylor Swift songs for her.
You were more upset about the fumble.
Oh, shit.
And breaking my heart.
Pickle's like, I will never yell yeet to Jay if I see him again.
Oh, shit. They fumbled, but it's out of bounds.
Oh, well, that's good.
I thought he was going to intercept that and run it in.
Mm-hmm.
See, because that's a forward pass.
Ooh.
But see how it went up? I thought the other guy was going to catch it.
Oh,
That guy, 20 or 52 or 25
Right.
or whatever. He's 25, I think. See, because it's perfect pop. And then this guy should have grabbed it, but he went to tackle the guy instead.
But he couldn't see him. He
why
couldn't
would-
see it at first. He's like, what the fuck happened? Did you see him? He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. He didn't see what was going on. So it was hard. Pickle was like, dang, that's a #1 bop. Travis' song.
Oh, yeah. Every time it'll hit hard, especially with Taylor, co-writer.
Whew. Yeah. Travis will be playing it all the time. Da, 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 da.
You singing it?
What?
You fumbled my heart like
No,
a
I wasn't
fumbled
singing
ball.
that.
Da, da, da.
Debating on if I want to stop at the store and grab one of those stupid foil pans to take out to my brother with the
Uh-oh.
ham.
Uh-oh. It's
Or
the only way they can move the ball.
Just
That's
take
a
them
bad
down.
idea, dude. It's only week 11. It's a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Get a separated shoulder. You were out for fucking 4 weeks.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just because you're a big dude doesn't mean that you can keep getting hit.
It's true.
He should have just slid is what I'm getting at. It's
Yes.
Like if you're going to run, right there you go down.
Yeah, you don't do a
You don't want a
forward, throw your
linebacker-
face in there.
Well, you just don't want a linebacker hitting you in the back. Uh-oh. Whoa. What? What? Oh, that's got to be a face mask. Was it not? How did he get turned around if that wasn't a face mask? Maybe he grabbed his shoulder pad? Oh, they're not going to show us a replay.
It's a total replay.
Well, yeah, but it's not the replay of what we wanted to see. It's not my dad's razor dad. Kelsey's like, I'm going to fumble it right here. I don't care. Thought I was going to show Taylor what I was made out of. Couple good defensive teams. We're in the fourth quarter, baby.
Picola says, so which quarterback is out? The guy from Buffalo or Cincinnati?
Is that your girl right there that you like, Danica? Couldn't tell if that was her or not.
I don't like any girl that's that, and I have no idea who it was.
Sisters above misters. Girl power.
Anyways, Picola had a question. So which quarterback is out? The guy from Buffalo or Cincinnati?
I don't know. Hopefully neither of them. That sucks. Joe Burrow is fantastic. And what's his name from Buffalo is really good too. Can't think of his name right offhand, but.
Chase, you?
Yeah, I didn't watch any football this weekend, really. I watched a little bit. I watched the end of the 49er game, and I watched some of the Dolphins game. Against the Jets. They're playing the Bills this Friday. On Friday. Which is just weird. Black Friday game. For free on Amazon Prime. Both teams are good. Oh. Didn't even phase him, though. Ripped his yeet off.
Oh, God, not his yeet.
Yeah, his whole yeet came off.
Ew, barf. It's disgusting and inappropriate. What do you think of those colors?
I don't hate them. Look like a flag. I don't know what flag, but because they're striped. It's weird that it's changing colors each line.
Yeah, it's a variegated thing, so it will.
They make it that way on purpose
So,
because they know exactly how many threads you're going to use.
No, they don't. But it's probably just how the Lines variegated, so the different in the colors, what it does.
Turn a different color at so length and so on and so forth. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, this one might be called stripes. I know some of them are. Yeah, jumbo stripes.
Jumbo.
So it
Jay-
will
oh!
make stripes.
Ran into an elbow.
Not the elbow.
I said elbow. He said forearm, and the other guy said fist.
What the fuck?
He punched him. I said he elbowed him. The other guy goes, hit him with the forearm. I'm like, okay. So he hit him.
So we hit him with something?
It was
Did
a
he hit
strike.
him with the hit him? He hit him with the hit him's.
Uh-oh. He's going to smash his brains out, his ear. That's a lot of pressure. It is Jay's fault.
Undisputed. Sounds like it.
Smack. Oh my god.
What?
84. He's like... The ball went right through his hand.
Oh, bummer.
He's like, ah, shit.
He's like, there it goes.
Time to punt, baby. Uh-oh, touchback. 80 yards to go for the Eagles. It's a little early, though, to score.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you did. Yeet! Uh-oh, kicked him. Dropped him down to his knees.
Ow.
What happened?
Yeah, sharp pain in my foot.
Diabetes.
It's in the bottom.
Definitely diabetes.
Oh my god. It's not that type of pain. It's like
Is it in your
ouchie pain.
toes?
No. It's
Why are you touching me?
right there in that part of my foot.
Why are you touching my dog poop?
Because you're always stepping in dog poop, so it doesn't really matter.
Right there where the heel connects to the bottom of the foot.
Kind of.
That's where mine hurts all the time. I did 10,000 steps today.
On purpose.
Yeah, trying to get back into it. They almost got a touchdown there. I don't think you can advance a fumble like that, can you?
Mm.
Or was it even a fumble? Oh, the defense can. Was that a fumble? Or was it an incomplete pass? What happened? So he threw it. Nothing.
Incomplete pass.
Yeah. He was throwing it forward. It's
Oh, yeah, he tipped the ball.
Yeah. If you throw it straight or backwards, it's a fumble.
Oh.
It has to go forward, but that ball was going forward, so it's fine.
You better get on it, Jay. You're
Uh-oh.
losing, and
Uh-oh.
he's got a maniacal
Uh-oh.
smile on
Uh-oh.
there.
The goals.
Oh,
Down to
man,
the
they might get down there.
41.
Might be making some field goals if you're not careful, guys.
Well, it's fine. They just got to let the clock tick. They just don't want to leave the freaking whatever that other team's name is with any time left. But there's no way you can take up 8 minutes on a drive.
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
Pico says, hey, rando question. Have you or would you ever try acupuncture before?
So I would definitely try it because why not? But no, I have not. I've also not tried the cupping. I've thought about that too. I'd try that too, I think.
Same.
I don't know why I would care.
My answer would be the same.
Just stab me with
I've
the
never
needle and
done.
light it on
I've
fire.
never done one of them, but I would definitely try acupuncture,
Oh,
from an
acupuncture.
acupuncturist who knows what they're doing for sure.
I could care less if they know what they're doing.
Oh no, I want them to know kind of what they're doing because you don't want them just somebody randomly sticking needles
I
in
don't
me.
want
If that's the
AIDS
case, let me
needles
do
in
it.
me. But like, I don't care. Like
I'm
if you
gonna
watched a video on YouTube, I'd let you
Stick
do
some
it.
AIDS needles in you.
If you bought the needles new
Feels
from
like
a
a
store
did.
in San Francisco
Okay,
or Florida.
Pico says I did date a girl years back who had done some cupping at home on me, and it felt pretty good. Yeah.
It's not mine.
It's not yours?
It's on Austin Powers. It's his penis pump. Mm-hmm. It's not mine.
I have one penis pump that says for Austin.
That's
Blomp.
not mine. I have one receipt for Swedish bikini or pump, penis pump. I swear it's not mine. I have one warranty card filled out by.
Pico says cupping takes some energy out of me, and I fell immediately asleep.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd like them to do it to my different places on my back. Maybe shoulder.
Right.
It's supposed to just bring blood into the area, so.
It's like a giant hickey.
Almost had it right there. It's Christmas time again, my life. Oh shit. Worst case scenario. When you're walking 12 dogs. A rabbit runs by.
Oh. Terrifying.
Hey, they're down to the one. This is that
Wow.
play. This is the team that actually runs the play, so they'll score. This is the play that they're talking about. It's unstoppable.
There's a flag. There's a flag on the play.
Probably offsides on one of them, but yeah, that play is unstoppable when the Eagles run it because Jalen's so big, and the running backs just push him. Yep, defense decline touchdown.
Ooh.
So Jalen has all three. No, never mind. He didn't get the second touchdown. But he has two of the three. Yeah, I think it was Swift that got the second one. Not Taylor, but the other one.
The actual football player.
They're changing the rule. They have to. It's unstoppable. Look at this play. Now watch. The whole team pushes him.
Oh, yep.
It's unstoppable.
That's funny.
And there's nothing you can do about it, which is bullshit. In college, I'm pretty sure you can't push the ball holder. Like, I think it's illegal in college, and that's what they do in the NFL.
I wonder why they usually have it different, like, or the same kind of in some of those instances.
Oh, God, he spit on his hand. Slapped him right across the face with spit.
Ew, gross. That's kind of nasty.
Oh! The European hockey kick.
Not the European hockey kick.
You think you'll hit him with another European hockey kick?
Oh, no, he's going to try to pin him right now.
Two men.
The fact that Joaquin Phoenix is playing Napoleon is weird and stupid.
I like Joaquin.
I know, but it's weird that he would be playing Napoleon.
Would you rather it be like Vern Troyer?
I want it to be what's-his-face.
Vern Troyer.
What? No.
The midget, mini-me.
I don't want it to be him.
Oh.
He's in a wheelchair.
Austin Powers would be cool. The guy, Mike Myers.
I want it to be the guy, the South Pole elf. Him.
Tyrion Lannister. I don't know what his name is. You knew it. It was like Dinkle or something.
Yeah. It is Dinkle.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure his last name is Dinkle.
I
Or
like
Dinkle.
him.
Dinklage.
I
There
like
we
him
go.
as the
Thanks,
fire
Nicola.
blaster.
Dinklage.
Fire blaster.
Fire blaster. Fire blaster.
Still totally tubular. But I need to start learning all the slangs for the since the 60s or whatever. What was the 60s one? Groovy and what?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's groovy. Bet. Tubular. Just morph them all into one language. European hockey style kick.
Hurry, get him.
What? To it.
Ooh, we thought he had him.
Hey, look, Taylor Swift's down there too.
P-Hall says dinklage and says, it is not. It is not what? What isn't it? What is it not?
Might be academic now. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't put that kind of pressure on a safety. That's not good on the defensive coordinator. To let him go.
6 or 21?
Well, 21's the safety. But the problem is the setup. It's over. Drew won.
Yep.
And should have. So that's nice.
P-Hall's
18 minutes.
dinky.
Didn't even beat him with his move. Well, we know Jay's not a really good wrestler. Plus, he's a tag wrestler.
Crazy.
This is where it gets good.
Oh, no, not them getting beat up. Finish him off.
He hit him with that. It's like a piece of paper.
He's like, here, let me hit you with that. He's like, get into my penis. What?
That's what he just did. He hit him with that
Oh,
that piece of paper. That
right. I thought it was because I said he told him to get into his penis. Well, when they take their heads and like jam them between their legs, it's just funny to me because I'm like,
I've done that for years. That's how you usually get it. But
well, you know, makes sense, I guess, for some
try
people.
to jam it in there. Oh, look
People's
at a
like
chair
maybe
fight.
a moss. Yeah, that's probably it. It's gonna be a moss.
Oh gosh, that would be hilarious. Wait, this can't happen. They have to be getting beat up.
But
It would make no sense if they're good guys are winning.
It's so much sense right now. It's the sense of amazing sense. Cody's talking. Oh my God, why are we so glad? Oh no. Not the 5th member. Oh, he's got legacies.
We know who it is now. He just told us it's Randy.
It's Gold Dust.
It's his brother.
There you go.
Why would they do that and not have it a surprise?
Well, now you guys know. They know. We know.
But we don't see him?
They all know.
Wouldn't it be better to save it for the, like, at War Games? It's a secret, and then all of a sudden the 5th member comes out?
Maybe they had to say it out loud for what's-his-face's pleasure.
Is he going to come out at least?
I don't know, but Jay looks upset about it. I don't think he likes it.
So they're not even going to bring him out tonight, though?
No.
Will you see this? That? The C? UT in the middle? You don't have to click it until we're ready, but...
Oh my God. Anyways, hey everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight for that Raw. Looks like the 5th member for the one side team is going to be Randy Orton. If you were hoping Randy Orton would come back, it's going to be him. P. Cole was hoping it was Kenny Omega. Anyways, We'll be back again on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. We'll see if there's any fallout on Dynamite from the pay-per-view this weekend that they had and see how many people are sad about their lives.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye.